Alright, cool. So, welcome to the Action Sturge. Now we'll be playing Dungeons and Dragons, and we'll be following the Golden Company as they delve deeper into the vault of the Great Kahn. Now we will also be doing the dice giveaway today, so make sure to enter into that on the Twitch channel. Just go to the chat and type in !ticket space 1. And then that will get you a ticket to enter to win. The dice are super cool. They're metal and they're color changing, and apparently they roll really well, according to those that have used them at this table. And yeah.
It's us.
Oh, and yeah, there's the chat box. It is huge today. For whatever reason. It has decided to be super huge.
Who knows at this point?
Oh my god. I'm just so frustrated because I spent so much time messing with it yesterday.
Somebody's singing or something.
Huh?
Somebody's singing or something.
Oh, well no, you guys can go around and
oh my god,
talk about your characters real quick.
Oh my god, Elvis.
Give like an elevator speech for each of your characters while I fix this.
An elevator speech.
Just like a 10-second blurb about like, what you are and what you do.
Yeah, I am Rabarakis, the lizard death cleric. I like to collect people and pieces of people, so I can always have them with me. This is my life.
Is that it?
That's it, that's me.
My name's Eleonora. Don't laugh at me. I'm a changeling rogue, and I like to steal everything. And this is my wife, Rabaraka.
And don't freaking laugh at her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm Baraka, a Warforged Paladin. May not have the good smarts, but I'm strong
Debatable.
and can talk very well.
You should introduce your friend as well.
And there is my companion, Snug, who is my lifelong knight.
Life partner.
Lifelong knight?
No homo.
No homo, bro. Say that every time. And I was born an orc, got cursed into this body, and I'm just trying to make the best of it. Leader.
I am Derek, a half-elk warlock, and it is my job to try and keep these guys alive. It's not easy, so
Going great so
there
far.
we go. No, not great. We've had some losses.
You sure about that?
I wasn't there, but I heard it happen.
Which part?
Don't worry, they're always with us.
Alright.
Yeah, in some form or another, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm Bartholomew, human archer, fighter.
Party.
Never miss a shot. Fall in love with every woman I bed, and my mustache is won me wide acclaim amongst grooming hobbyists and professionals.
There was that one shot you missed.
But he wasn't looking, so.
I
Really wasn't
Yeah.
looking.
He's being cocky.
Alright, so so last time you guys have delved into the vault of the Great Kahn. Oh, and by the way, the giveaway is actually up and running now. So
What about the
Yeah, I
banner?
think so.
The scrolling banner? Is it?
oh yeah, I have that. It is a thing, and it has been here the whole time.
Awesome.
Alright, so whoever typed it before should type it again then.
Yeah,
Does
yeah.
it? Okay, now
because
it
now
goes
it's
up.
actually up. So
Yeah, Elvis, you want to do it five more times?
well, you're limited to one ticket.
Okay.
Okay, everybody's limited to one ticket.
Well, he tries.
Ooh,
There
Lady
we go.
Goober.
Oh, there we go, Lady Goober.
Welcome back.
Hey. Who's Lady
Yes.
Okay, never mind. It looked like it was going
Wait, was that
really
from last
fast
night?
when I was looking
Oh,
at
okay.
it.
Oh
Yeah.
because it's like blinking in and out. Yeah. So anyway, so last time you guys, so you made it into the vault. You had circumvented some of the gnarly traps, and you ended up killing a basilisk in exchange for some information from a gem-eating monstrosity, and it was mentioned a dragon inhabiting the vault. So I guess we'll pick it up at that point, and perhaps you'd like to ask him more about this dragon.
Well, that was the deal. He would give us the information he had.
Right.
So,
but you're the only one. Derek's the only one who can communicate with the
correct.
With the gem-eating monster right now because
yeah.
he speaks in the earth.
Wasn't I holding him or something?
Huh?
Wasn't I holding him, like keeping him away from the gems?
Do you want to be holding him?
No.
You cast.
I cast hold person.
You gently.
That was it. I was technically holding it, but not like physically. Yeah, wasn't touching it.
So yeah. What kind of dragon is it that we face?
No, her. She's gonna.
He says, I'm not quite sure on the differences between dragons. They all seem equally scary.
Wait,
But this one likes puzzles.
likes puzzles.
He loves puzzles. If you can solve his puzzle, he may part some of his treasure if you can impress him. Be much better than being killed by him.
Which is what happens if we fail to solve the puzzle?
Perhaps. I've only seen people go in and never come out.
All right. So when this dragon gets angry, what does he spit out? Fire, lightning.
Fire rats.
What color is it?
He says, like a shiny reddish color.
So he does spit fire.
Metallic though.
Metallic fire.
Copper?
Ooh, that'd be good money source.
says the resident electrician.
Look.
Am I here yet or not?
Yeah, you've been here the whole time.
Oh, okay.
You're always
You're always
here the
there.
whole time.
Okay.
Picking bones up or something.
Alright, I was just making sure. Because usually I'll like appear in a really creepy, mysterious way after scaring everybody. But it's just-
That already happened off camera.
Oh, off camera. Okay.
Did you want to say something?
Oh, no, I was
cool.
I have no idea.
Yeah, you're there. Alright, so, yeah.
And how far is it to this vault with the dragon?
Or it's right through the next chamber.
Alright, I will relay this information back to everybody else.
As he says this, you can see the rows of teeth going into his mouth. They just seem to be like grinding up these gems into a fine powder as he's talking.
Also, what are we doing?
Mercy
Is
there?
this helping with the Ring of Merkel? Is it helping us find Cayman?
This is helping us find a crystal that will fix the telescope, which will help us do both.
Okay.
Yep.
So yes, we're still on the mission from your god.
Okay, good. What I like to hear.
Now, you have the spell Summon Steed.
Summon Steed?
Yeah,
Like, prepared or just in my spell?
just in your spell thing. Same.
Elvis, you're gonna need to re-enter it more.
Elvis, you're gonna need to re-enter because now it's actually started.
I do not have Summon Steed.
Okay. Is that a cleric thing or is this?
Oh wait, hold
paladin
on,
thing?
maybe I do. Hold on.
Summon Steve? I don't have it. I want it now.
Nope,
You say that.
nope.
Alright.
Snuggle do it for you.
I got everything else.
Snug is my Steve. I just write him.
Okay.
Don't take that.
Alright, yeah,
That
so,
comes there.
alright.
Oh, it's
Never
already
mind
done.
So,
Yeah.
So yeah, and then he kind of like goes from foot to foot, like it kind of looks like a child that has to go to the bathroom.
I got no control over this hold spell.
Huh?
I got no control over this hold spell.
Oh, is somebody holding him? No,
Hold
he's
person.
holding him. Yeah,
The whole person.
yeah. Are you continuing to
Wait.
fight him?
Did I think I used command.
Then that would have only lasted.
Alright, cool, yeah, so he's gonna break free and then he's gonna go back to the wall and start like
Alright,
just gobbling up gems.
that's fair.
Do you mean summon steed or phantom steed?
I think summon steed or find steed.
Fine.
But I just looked it up and it's only paladins.
Oh,
I know what I'm doing next.
It's only paladins.
are you gonna find a steed here in the elemental plane of Earth?
Yes. Of course.
Actually, I would have the perfect steed for that.
Fuck. I want to do that now.
But yeah.
Fuck, there it is.
So what would you like to do?
Like I said, I guess share the information and prepare everybody again with a inspirational speech.
Oh, okay. What is your speech about today?
Oh, what is the speech about today? It's about overcoming loss of items that you thought were valuable to you, but were really just holding you back.
Listen to me, you son of a bitch. It was my favorite stick.
It allowed itself to be stolen right out of your hand. It did that.
It did that. It did not do that.
That is some pretty major weakness right there.
So you're saying it's a learning
Yes.
lesson? Oh.
This is a learning moment. And I will remind everybody that what we're actually looking for is the champagne shard.
I thought you were going to say champagne shower.
No. Tried that last week. No.
Oh, champion shower.
Champagne. My handwriting sucks, so I'll try to read it. You will always get it wrong. Trust me.
That's fair.
So, if any light-fingered individuals happen to see it,
John, question.
that's
Yes.
the goal.
Honey, to
Every
people.
what was it? I can change my fills like once every day or something like that. Or what?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, fuck.
Oh yeah.
I was like, what are you at?
Hell yeah.
All right. So you have given your speech.
Mhm.
Did everybody receive?
17 temporary hit points.
So everybody feels pretty good about that.
Do we sleep?
I'll feel
Huh?
super
Did we
inspired.
sleep?
Not since we got
Okay, I
here.
didn't think so. I was gonna say this seems like a weird time for morning.
We could do a short rest, I guess.
Nah,
If anybody needs it.
I'm fine.
But I don't think
Oh, and
anybody
Derek,
did.
I really want to emphasize on that that feeling of like that claustrophobic like.
Oh,
feeling
I
that's,
haven't.
like-
I haven't forgotten.
that
wanna
just
get
buried alive feeling.
Yeah. Like, am I the only one feeling that, or is it just because I knew it was coming? It's just so much worse.
A little bit of both. I think you're the only one who like maybe like really responds to it, because you have like a real free spirit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And this place
I
just
did
feels
specifically
like
get an apartment with a roof that I could go and hang out on. So
this
I got
place is just bearing down on you. The longer you're here, you're just
Like, I can fly now. Yeah, nowhere to go.
so you've had your little speech.
Calisthenics.
Calisthenics, little warm up.
Limber up.
Do Rabarakis and Eleanor have like a team stretch thing that you guys do?
She's like, she'll like sit on my back as I do like push-ups.
All 2 feet of her.
yeah, all 2 feet of her.
There you
But
go.
with every
Elvis.
push-up, she turns into something bigger.
Yeah, I could turn into you.
Oh, there you go. Oh, jeez.
But 1/8 your size. Alright, so and he's just going to
And
continue
it's
gobbling up these
1, 2,
gems
3,
on the side of the room.
6. Yep, that's everybody, including Snug.
Are we going back home now?
Snug is
We're not
sharpening
done yet?
his...
Oh.
Does Snug uses a sword, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's going to sharpen his sword while he listens to the speech.
All right, that's fair.
And
the most I don't care
Oh, and
ever.
Raparacus,
No.
there's a dead basilisk on the floor.
Oh shoot! What is a basilisk?
It's a giant
basilisk
snake.
is a mini-legged, giant lizard, and normally its piercing gaze can petrify you, turn you into
Harry
stone.
Potter got that wrong,
It
though.
almost got me.
Huh?
It almost got
Almost
me.
got Bartholomew.
Oh yeah, and then Eleanor. Yeah.
When you say legs, you mean like little like
Right, no.
centipede-looking legs? or like...
No, they're
Like
like
crocodile
fully
legs.
formed thick legs.
Boring. Yeah, I'm definitely taking those eyes for sure.
Okay.
And a couple of
Nice
scales,
eyes.
yes.
Okay. So you get some eyes and some scales,
That's up to
and
DM, sir.
you
It's my choice.
stow those away.
Yes.
Okay.
I can do it.
Well, you can cast it all day long. It doesn't mean anything's going to show up.
And then
But I
what
want
do
to.
you guys do? The next chamber lies before you.
I cast Find Steed.
Okay.
What?
It'll help. I promise.
Okay, yeah,
I have a plan.
Are there any gems like falling out of the gem-eating monster's mouth and like rolling across the floor?
Maybe one, but he quickly loosens himself from the wall and dives on it before anybody can do anything, and picks it up and starts shaking or thrashing around.
Oh.
You can see little gem chips kind of like this fine powder kind of smoking out of his grinder-like mouth.
So, seeing his devouring of this one section, how long estimate would it take him to get through the whole wall?
He's working pretty quack.
Quack.
He's working pretty pretty quickly. Quackly. You think maybe a couple hours he could probably devour the whole place.
Wow.
Do we need these gems, or are we just asking out of fun?
We could use
I
them.
would really like a pile of gems.
Yeah,
I
me
mean-
too, but...
But I made a deal.
Okay.
He's got to get full at some point.
We don't know this.
Lawfully.
Like, I want to break the deal. I really want to break the deal. But he hasn't given me a good reason yet.
Okay, yeah. So Braca, your steed.
Yes.
Actually, we'll do Bartholomew. What are you doing?
I'm just watching the gem powder flow out of the beast's mouth.
Yeah, sure. And so, as you're watching this large thing, kind of scoots up and pushes past you, and as it goes past you, you can see that it has these long appendages on the top of its slimy head, and they look like little little flails kind of, and it's got a big shell on the back, and it leaves this trail of slime as it scoots past you, and
gross.
and it kind of scoots over towards Braca. Braca, you'll see this thing coming towards you. It's quite fantastic to look at.
Oh, I bet. Oh,
Yeah,
I bet.
Is it your steed?
It's like a gigantic snail.
That sounds wicked, actually.
Yeah, and I'll show that
It's
to
a
you.
racing snail.
Filet snail.
And that's what it looks like. And
That
it's
looks-
the size of a horse.
That looks amazing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ride on a shell. Put a saddle in there and everything.
Speed 10 feet.
It doesn't need to go far, okay? It just needs to hit stuff hard.
So you got some time. You got
Also-
some time before it gets to you.
Also, it
To sort of
does.
take that in.
It doesn't speak common. It speaks giant.
It speaks giant.
Mm-hmm.
What the?
Why?
Because I can choose what it speaks, and it can speak any language that I know.
Okay.
I think it's so funny that a giant
Does it move
snail...
slowly? It moves very
It
slowly.
speaks
10
giant.
feet
Yeah, it
per
just goes,
turn.
it goes, it's like, what the?
And I'm like, ooh, got that.
Yeah, and it doesn't say anything at all as it scoots up towards you, but it just scoots up towards you, pulls up really slowly, and then waits for you to get on.
And I get on.
And you hop on there.
Yep.
There's definitely room for one other person.
Well, of course, Snug.
Okay, yeah, Snug will hop on as well.
Is there room for any more?
Maybe
one
one
huge.
small person.
Oh.
Do you want to hop on my mighty steed?
Sure.
Okay. It does not go fast, but
It's not the fastest, but it is reliable.
It is reliable.
A glorious steed.
Thank you.
Lady Cooper says.
With weapons attached to its head. I mean, seriously, that.
Like, honestly, this is way better.
So we can just hang out, let them get a good head start.
Yeah.
So that was a spell slot worth well spent. Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, because it lasts until it dies. Doesn't or until I dismiss it.
Awesome. For sure, not our getaway means a getaway.
Doesn't have to be. If it's like me, it's
Depends
a
if you're
tank.
being chased by other snails or.
Does it leave a giant slime
Slimes.
trail?
Yes.
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 What happens if it dies? Will the slime trail still be there, or will it just like disappear too? Probably.
That is yet to be determined.
All right, that's fair. We'll find out.
YT.
We're gonna have to get a cart
why
for your
is it-
mount, so we can keep up with the rest of us.
It's okay. we actually will, so that we can like rest on there and ride on it and everything.
So the rest
All
of
of
you
us.
like approach the next chamber and then you have to wait a couple turns for him to slide up on the snail.
No, Elvis. It like disappears when it dies. Like there's no trace of it, so can't even eat it. I don't wanna eat
Unless you guys would like to keep pace with the snail.
it. You want to keep pace with the snail?
See, I'm like on like when you take little kids on like pony rides and stuff. I'm like standing next to Eleanor, make sure like
Make sure she doesn't fall off.
That's so cute.
Probably for the best, because if you do fall off,
you'll
it's gonna be
probably
right
die.
next slime trail.
Right.
Oh god,
And nobody wants that.
Elvis, it's not useless. It's got
Weapons on its head.
yes.
We're not gonna kill the snail. That's so mean.
I don't know what to name him yet, but
So if
Gary?
they're ahead of us,
Gary
they went on ahead of
Buford?
us, right?
I don't want to walk behind it.
Buford.
No,
Oh my
no,
gosh.
Kiefer.
Kiefer.
Gary
You can't
Buford.
just spoil the name Kiefer.
I'm not. His name is Gary
Um,
Buford.
You guys haven't called on the power of Kiefer in a while.
No, we haven't.
You've not.
We're saving him. We're saving him for like one of those days where we really need him.
Kiefer, where are you?
He's over there.
Get him.
Next to Banana.
Why?
Yeah, get him.
Get him and Banana Gator. Crocodile.
Oh,
Banana Gator?
Crocodile.
Is that?
Kiefer.
Kiefer is here. He's
Yeah.
dusty.
no, he's
Banana Gator.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So it takes a little while. You guys scoot on up to the next chamber, and it's not just any chamber; it's an antechamber, and like a long tunnel continues deeper into the vault.
Alrighty.
Oh, and there's probably like a medium-sized statue of a dragon forged from made from copper, and it is sitting on a small dais in the middle of the antechamber.
Suspicious.
Big.
Like medium, like probably like the size of Raptor.
Like the size of the dragon we lost.
I can't remember how big that dragon was. I can't remember if that dragon was the size of a horse or not.
So it's the size of a horse. Or rat.
This is probably the size of that.
Okay. I was trying to say people.
So we will.
Smaller than your snail.
Smaller?
Smaller than your snail.
My snail is big.
But it's exquisitely crafted.
Eleonora,
Yeah.
I would suggest you just pretty much stay in stealth mode from here on out.
Okay.
Yeah. You can stay on the snail.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just behind people.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll blend in.
Yeah, exactly. You got going on. It's alright.
Oh, righty then. I will approach the copper dragon statue.
The copper dragon. Okay.
Okay. What do you do?
Touch it.
Inspecting it.
Oh, sure. Thanks for roll investigation. Anything pops out at you?
Doubtful, but investigation 15.
Okay. You can see that where its mouth is seems to be like there seems to be like a little mechanical hinge of some sort.
I was waiting for
To where its lower jaw like
Opens.
opens.
You tell us to look
If
for
he tells
levers.
us about a dragon, it's a being a statue. Does that count as a broken deal?
Not really. Not really.
Alright, I'm gonna point that out, but just looking around the rest of the room. I mean, is this pretty much all that's in here? You said there was another.
Yeah, there is some like ornate like
also kind of like
like the ceiling of this antechamber has like a it is like painted and it depicts a scene of a dragon like flying through the air and like it looks like it's like this dragon is like breathing fire. It's like a golden dragon. It's breathing fire and it's like laying waste to a to some like dark looking citadel. But
Yeah. I think we're in the right place.
Pretty painting.
oh yeah.
Then you said there's another exit out of here?
Oh yeah, and there's a tunnel that continues further into the vault.
Well, it just in Draconic. You're like, hello?
Yep.
And wait for a response.
No response.
Alright.
We have to go in.
Okay, I think we're just going to continue on then.
All right. Who will lead?
I will.
Okay.
Are you sure? We can send the snail.
but I'm on it.
Yeah. It's powerful.
Yeah, I'm right behind Derek.
Okay. So since you're leading, I'll have you roll an intelligence check. Of sorts.
It's not looking good, people. That would be an 8, sir.
Okay. So you're walking through. You come to like a place where different paths starts to branch off, and continuing forward. There's just like lots of like twists and turns and lines, and you're not sure exactly. Like some places, like you feel like sometimes you feel like you're making circles, but you're just not quite sure. Like there's some things stick out to you as being kind of standing out that like you can kind of make a landmark out of. But these winding corridors just seem to be a maze of some sort, and you guys end up walking for like 8 hours.
Jesus.
And and you just feel completely and utterly lost. But you do eventually come to another room. But by the time that you come to that next room, you spent so much time walking through these corridors that you have attained 1 level of exhaustion.
Oh, are you serious?
Wow.
Yes.
Me, Snug, and Eleanor didn't walk.
Huh.
Me, Snug, and Eleanor didn't walk.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So do we don't get the exhaustion?
Well, actually, I'll have everybody roll a Constitution saving throw, and then that'll determine if you get the exhaustion or not. And then I'll give you guys that are on the snail advantage.
Advantage? Okay, cool.
Wait, what's happening?
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
And everybody should be near me, right?
Yeah, they are bolstered by the might of Baktru.
Yeah, Bakru!
Ooh.
So they get +4 on all saves.
+4?
Yep.
2
Constitution 16 plus 20.
I got 25.
Okay.
13.
Jesus.
24.
23.
Alright.
20 for me, and then
Jesus.
it takes too long for me to open Snow stats right now, but it's over. I rolled a 19 and plus 4, so it's at least 23.
Okay, yeah. So everybody succeeded except for Eleanor.
No.
Who the snail ride has just been so bumpy.
It's just so tired to hold.
Yeah. So you will get 1 level of exhaustion.
What do I do?
Saddle rash.
Okay,
I think
so
under
it'll
stats
be-
effects,
It'll be under conditions.
conditions.
And then scroll all the way down, I think. Yeah. Exhaustion on the bottom.
But eventually you do
Maybe
find
not.
a room, and when you enter in, the room is lit by some unseen light source. It looks like light is filtering in through like crevices in the top of the like in the ceiling, like cracks and stuff in the ceiling.
Mhm.
But the light doesn't look like daylight. It almost looks like moonlight. Like it's just kind of illuminating the room so that it's dimly lit throughout. You can see that this is a statuary of some sort. Like there is statues of like dwarven warriors. There's the statues of human dwarves, humans, elves, and they all seem to be like different styles. And then in the very center of the room is a statue of a minotaur, and he looks fierce and snarling, and he's holding a large battle axe, and he seems almost twice the size of a normal minotaur, so he's quite big as well. And it's and he's just standing there menacingly in the middle of the room.
So, being familiar with a Medusa, and knowing that there was once a basilisk in here, do these look like people caught in action poses?
Yeah, just a quick look through. Not really. Like these statues seem to be quite static. They seem to be, some of them do seem to be in an action pose, but it does seem like it was intentional.
Okay.
Plus some of them look like some of the bottoms are crumbled and somewhat destroyed, as though they were fixed to something at one time and they've been plucked from their resting place and kind of pushed up against the walls here. Indeed, some of them are even like over on their side, or just kind of like pushed together in the wall.
Alrighty then. Well, I guess.
But go ahead and roll investigation.
Yeah.
Or perception.
Perception?
Yeah, perception. Do perception. Oh, poor L.
That advantage didn't help me on that one at all. 7.
Oh god.
Oh, okay, yeah. You don't really glean anything else from the stonework.
Alrighty. Well, I guess look around for secret passages or non-secret passages or traps.
So many traps. Don't bring traps. No flashbacks.
You know, I was thinking we probably all passed our Constitution save because we weren't hurting.
What is that supposed to mean?
Your snail helped out.
Snails, it's a good thing, right?
It's a good thing, yeah.
So, so you wanted to like search the room?
Yeah.
What is everybody searching for? I figure each person can search for something different if they like. Yeah.
I'm looking for secret passages or just stuff hidden behind statues.
Alright, so secret passages. Anybody else want to look for anything different?
Dangerous traps, or maybe you should look for traps.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. I think you get an advantage on looking for traps too. I feel like. Let me see. Sorry.
No, it's good.
Arthur?
I'm gonna keep an eye on the exit, just make sure
Okay.
we're good.
Alright.
I'm gonna look for weapons and like armor and shields.
Yay! Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
Iggy.
Icky, Webby.
29. Thank you, you very much.
Thank you very much.
Maybe not.
We need a button.
Don't
I
forget
got
to
papers today. I'm
don't forget to
nervous.
enter in the
I
giveaway.
have stuff to hold. Huh?
Huh?
Don't forget to enter the giveaway.
Yeah.
Enter the giveaway. Oh, that's right. Enter the giveaway.
It's at the top. You might see the text.
Oh, hey.
Oh, that's.
Indigo Chameleon.
Oh yeah. Oh, thank you. He's the one that subbed me a sub for.
They gifted you a sub? Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Well, make sure you enter the giveaway. Type in !ticket 1 to enter the giveaway.
Space one.
Space 1, yeah.
I will.
They're metal color changing dice. They're very cool, very awesome. So, yeah, you're Eleanor's looking for traps. Bartholomew, you're guarding the door. Brock is looking for weapons. Derek's looking for secrets, and Rabarakis is looking for
Stuff to add to my component pouch.
okay. So anything that
Herbs or dead things.
anything that could be.
Oh yeah, if there's any corpses, I'm gonna animate dead too.
All right. Well, everybody roll perception.
Perception. Perception.
Oof, yeah. I don't see no dead.
It's all statues in here.
Snug is helping me.
My thumb rolled a 5.
That's Snug.
16.
Oh, 16? Okay. You find no like secret passages or anything. It looks like a pretty cut and dry room.
Whoa.
Oh, thank you for the subscription.
Oh, a sub too. Awesome.
That's amazing. You know, subscribers get double up for the drawing, so.
Heck yeah.
Just throwing that
Thank you
out
very
there. I guess
much.
I should have thrown that out there before, but.
It's on the back.
It is on the banner, yeah. So, you don't find any secrets, but you do finally, after looking through this room, you do notice that the Minotaur statue in the center of the room is the only one that's not on a platform or on a stone block. Like all the other ones seem to, like I said, have been ripped off of some construction somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
But he's the only one who's actually just standing there, free form.
Wow. Okay.
So, what did Eleanor roll to find?
15.
15 to find traps. This room looks pretty trap free. Yeah, you can audit the room and you come back with no traps. And then Rabarakis. Nothing. Nobody found anything else.
I didn't find shit.
All right. So yeah, that's pretty much all there is to
You were
this.
looking at the door and
All there
didn't
is to
find
this
it.
room that you can see.
Alright.
Yeah.
And there's no other exit or anything?
No, just back into the maze.
We don't want to go back there.
I don't think we have a choice.
Fine. We can live here now.
No,
It's a stain on stone.
we can't.
Maybe we could build a carriage here, and then go back so nobody really has that much exhaustion. Look, I'm putting out
A
ideas.
carriage for the snail to pull.
Yes,
Of
course, of
A
course.
snail carriage.
yeah.
Hey, listen, you crafted a makeshift prison cell. You could probably make something.
Dude, I could actually. I'll do the stand. I don't know how to make wheels.
Yeah. They're just showing off
My steed.
your trusty steed.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. By the way, I found that and I have all the stats right now, so
Okay.
it's great.
Yeah, so I guess there's multiple rooms off this maze?
So it seems.
Maybe? I don't know. Does anybody else want to take a crack at navigating it? Other than this one big statue is out of place of the others.
Yeah. Did you investigate it?
Yeah, I'm going to now. Yeah, I'll investigate further.
Scene of the crime?
I'll let you. What do you want to know about it? I'll just let you ask me about it.
Is this one something that might have been turned to stone here, or a golem, or does it move? Push,
Yeah,
pull?
your mind is thinking in that direction. It's so well carved. Like the details are so good that it's uncanny.
It's like it was real.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in your experience, this probably is something that has been petrified.
Alrighty then. I don't know what that has to do with anything. And I don't know. Would anyone want to unpetrify him?
What would that have to be? Greater restoration?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think I have greater restoration. I have dispel magic.
Nope.
I have zone of truth.
Shut up.
Wait, I command him to stop having the spell affect him.
Oh, would remove curse work?
That might.
Huh?
Aid.
Your best bet is to try.
Great. Alright, yeah, sure. I'll give it a go.
Okay.
I will. Where is it? Okay, yeah.
And how
Remove
does
curse?
how does your remove curse like look when you cast it?
So like whatever
Death.
is cursing said item, I'm like gonna like suck all this like black dark energy off of it.
Okay.
And just like
And toss it.
toss
in.
it.
So so you try to do that like in your normal way, and you try to pull that out, but nothing happens. Your friends just see you making these strenuous movements next to the statue.
Hey, Rav, you okay?
I tried to be cool, guys. I'm sorry.
The snail kind of like waves its little flails quietly.
It is actually. Yeah, I know, right? Fuck. Alright, well. Unless anybody else has any other ideas, I guess it's back into the maze.
Yeah, build a wagon.
Out of stone?
There's better wood in here.
Mm.
Oh, damn it. Yeah, stone. The snail can handle it.
It's durable.
It's durable. It's sturdy. You read it?
I'm just imagining Brocken now, just trying to like strap a statue to the behind the shell.
So now it goes like 1 foot.
Probably.
Alrighty then.
Would someone like to take the lead on the navigating the maze?
Snail will.
The snail will.
Alright, have them roll intelligence.
Ooh. What? Oh, so by the way, if it says the spell says that if its intelligence is below 5, its intelligence becomes 6.
Okay.
So its intelligence is 6 now.
Okay.
We are not following the snake.
Okay.
Surely somebody has some survival instinct.
Oh, I think I do.
I do, but all of mine is not underground.
Let me see. What I got.
Probably why I suck at this. I just can't think of this.
Yeah.
This
you're just
oppressive conditions.
You're just slowly unhinging.
I'll try and guide. My survival is +8.
Oh, geez.
Are you okay?
Went down wrong pipe.
Oh, okay. Did you snort the water?
Oh, and I think, Icky, you have to put ticket and then like space and then 1.
Oh, please follow this.
I'm trying. They're not falling for it though.
9.
9. Okay. So Ravarakis takes charge and starts leading through the maze, and again, it feels like you guys are walking for like another like 8 hours, and make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my god.
And then the 3 of us have advantage, right?
Advantage?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for riding on the snail.
Well, you have disadvantage too.
Disadvantage because you have that one
Yeah.
level of exhaustion.
So
So it's
So
normal.
yeah, it's normal.
Yeah.
This is me.
Another crit natural 20
All right.
with these dice that we're giving away, by the way.
Snark. Holy crap!
Not this particular set.
Do I still have
A brand new set.
You do get everybody gets +4. Did you roll?
Alright, so let's go around the table real quick.
Yep.
What'd you get?
20.
You get?
5.
20.
You get?
22 for me, and then 23 for Snug.
You get?
10.
Oh, you're bad.
Yeah.
Second level of exhaustion.
Oh my
No!
lord.
And
That's alright.
Maracus,
19.
you're good.
Second level, that's your move speed is reduced.
I think so.
And disadvantage on ability checks.
I think so.
How are you getting so tired riding on something?
It's hard to hold on.
Just keep sliding off the shell. There's no there's no.
No saddle yet or nothing like that.
Yeah. Started to make saddle
Some
out
snail
of stone
barring.
I tried.
That's what the exotic barding is for, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, so disadvantage on ability checks and speed hat. But Ravaracus, you do eventually lead them to another room. This room you guys will step into, and there's this large wall-sized golden solid gold door.
Too many things.
Oh, that's good. I mean, I guess then maybe the first one did work then. Okay.
I guess you don't need the one.
Yeah. So I think you're in there.
Yeah.
I think I can check it. Yeah, you're in there.
Yeah.
Oops. So so there's this wall-sized golden door, and in front of the door are these three pedestals. And the door is etched with this depiction of a large dragon with its wings spread and its claws out, and this massive breath weapon sort of emanating out of it. And even through the door itself, there's this slight fog of green cloud in front of the nose and the mouth on the door.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Check out the pedestals.
Huh?
Yeah, check out the pedestals.
Okay. So they are made of stone, and they're sort of narrow at the bottom, and they widen towards the top. And there are the room is dimly lit by torches, the continual flame torches on the walls. But three shafts of light seem to emanate from an unknown place up in the darkness of the ceiling. And each one seems to shine on each pedestal.
Okay.
Hey, John. Really quick.
Huh?
The chat, yeah.
Oh, the chat there.
Thank you, sorry.
How high are the pedestals?
They're about 5 feet tall.
There's nothing on top.
No.
Okay.
I think we missed an important clue.
I think so too. Or maybe it's still yet to be discovered.
I'm not touching the pillars,
Okay.
but just looking around the rest of the room.
Yeah, I'm not
There's
touching.
really not much to the rest of the room. It's basically big enough for this golden door and then these three pedestals in front of it. And this golden door is probably about 20 feet wide and maybe 30 feet tall on each panel. So it's altogether it's 40 feet wide and 60 feet tall.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
a lot of gold.
Yeah.
How big are
If
the
my math
locks?
is correct. That's a lot of gold.
Yeah.
How big are the locks on it?
There are no locks on it.
Is there a door
There are
handle?
no visible locks.
No visible locks. Okay.
No door handles or anything like that. But just two panels side by side. You can see a clear,
Seems.
a distinct seam down the center, but no means of opening it that are readily visibly apparent.
So this green cloud,
Um,
is that emanating from the metal or?
It seems to be this gigantic image of a dragon is etched on the thing, and then where the dragon's mouth is wide open, there just seems to be this small green cloud right in front of the mouth.
Huh.
I order Snug to go and open the door.
To reach
Okay.
into the mouth?
Yep. What?
To reach into the mouth?
Well, the mouth is like way up.
I just said like, I either try and push or pull the door if you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and have him roll a strength.
Strength
Uh-huh.
check.
Strength check. Yeah.
Okay, cool. That'd be safe. I didn't do that on purpose.
He's really not trying.
7.
Yeah.
Really?
So everybody in the room make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, God.
Good thing is you got really good dex.
+4!
+4, yeah.
Rolling hot.
Jesus.
Huh?
Snug crit missed.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. Way to kill Snug.
Alright.
You say dexterity?
Yes.
Yeah.
Saving throw?
Yes.
26.
26.
Is that with my +4 bonus?
That's with your +4 bonus.
Fuck yeah. 6, 5,
11.
24, 11,
22.
22.
And then crit miss.
Crit miss, yeah.
Hell yeah.
26.
Okay.
30.
18. Alright. So Snug, Rabarakis, and Derek, you all failed.
What, with an 18?
Yeah, and then the rest of you will succeed.
Hell yeah.
So you'll only take half damage. The full damage of this, and so what happens is the green cloud in front of the thing just bursts outward and just fills the entire room. And you guys start inhaling this acidic like gas. And as you all start coughing and wheezing, and it's just kind of this acrid like sensation in your nostrils and mouth. The ones who failed the roll take a total of 65 acid damage, while the ones who succeeded take half of that.
Can I
32.
also do uncanny dodge?
Yeah.
Can I like hold my breath for 15 minutes? Because that's a feat of mine as a racial. I can hold my breath for 15 minutes. Can I just like avoid that altogether, or at least get advantage?
I can't remember. Did you fail or succeed?
I failed.
You failed your throw. I'm gonna say no because you failed your throw.
Okay.
Alright, I have a question too. I don't breathe.
I tried that.
It's still an acidic gas.
Yeah. It's just around the room.
Breathing it in sucks, but it still eats at your skin.
Yeah.
And you're made of metal. You're more reactive.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, that's fair.
You should take extra.
Shut up! Fuck you, alright?
As it corrodes.
As it corrodes my insides. And the total was 65?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tiny hut, rest.
Well, Snug's not dead yet. Down to 4 health.
Yeah, and so this just as quickly as it fills the room, it starts to contract as well into a small cloud in front of the door.
Well, alrighty then.
Alright, so let's not approach the door again.
Nope, do not do
Snug
that.
says, I second that.
And I am
So looking at...
starting the ritual for Tiny Hut.
So
Okay.
So you begin the ritual for Tiny Hut, and as soon as you finish, a crevice is going to open in the floor and swallow it.
Oh my god.
What?
It ate the tiny hut!
I'm in the Tiny Hut.
It ate you? You're eating?
I don't know.
Oh, are you inside of it as well?
Yeah.
You fall into the ground, into the earth.
Nice.
Egads.
Like, does the hole close back up, or just?
Yeah, it just swallows you in the hut.
Nice.
Are you dead?
I have no idea.
Is he dead?
Alright, so that was just not cool. I'm gonna look up into the ceiling
Okay.
and investigate that more thoroughly.
I'm going to like look.
No, that's just funny. A hole opens up in the ground. I'm looking at the ceiling.
Alright, I'm sorry, Eleanor. I know you're exhausted, but can you get off the snail?
What?
I'm gonna go down there and save him!
You're such an asshole!
I'm sorry!
Kicked off.
Yeah, 2 levels of exhaustion, but get the fuck
And
off
also,
of my
you take
snail.
up barely any room at all, but...
Yeah.
Alright. You can stay. I'm gonna go right on the snail down to save Derek.
Why do you need the snail? Why can't you just go?
The hole
I can't-
closed back up.
Oh, close back up. Oh, I thought it was just open.
No, it closed back up.
Oh,
swallowed me.
because the snail can climb on walls and I can't.
Well, now you don't need to.
Now I don't need to. Yeah.
But no, I really did want to look at the ceiling. I'm like,
Yeah, it's just darkness up there.
didn't you say there were some lights coming down?
Yeah. There's three lights that shine on the pedestals, and they seem to come from somewhere up in the
You
darkness.
can't tell. How high is it?
I don't know.
Oh,
Dark.
it's just dark. I put my goggles on.
Okay. As far as you can see, just darkness.
Okay.
Shoot an arrow straight up. See how long it takes to come back.
I could try.
You hear muffled from under the ground.
Wait. Perfect time. Where is it? The divine sense.
Okay.
I cast that.
Okay.
As an action, you can detect good and evil until the end of your next turn. You can sense anything affected by a hollow spell or no location of any celestial fiend activity. That doesn't help, actually. Never mind.
I am evil.
You are evil?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting.
We're all pretty.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Okay.
Yeah, it's just asking for a sensory overload in this group.
All right.
Detect evil.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So yeah.
Call me.
Yeah. I cast Divine Sense to see if I can see him like below us or. No, it's not within 60 feet.
Not that you can. I think you're. You can sense like fae, celestials, undead, or
Celestial
something.
Fiend.
Yeah, it's not
Undead.
actually what you think it is.
Son of a bitch.
Still pretty useful though.
Do I see anything? I don't see anything.
Not at all.
Son of a. Can I see? Like.
No, you can see. You
Okay.
can see that. Yeah.
Okay.
You see nothing.
I see nothing.
Ever again.
Ever again. My eyes are gone.
Into the snail's flails. I'm blinded.
Ooh. I am going to command the snail to start attacking the ground, maybe?
Yeah, the snail's gonna look at you, or well, it doesn't really have eyes, I guess, but it's gonna like turn towards you, and it's just gonna like give you a long, cold stare.
Alright. That's what I kind of expected.
Well, we're not going to be able to save Derek like that. We're going to have to. We got to find a chamber either below or some kind of detect magic situation. Also, the rab staff.
Yes.
Maybe we could teleport through the doors.
Yes, but my staff has, for teleporting I have 7 charges and I only have, how many do I have? I have 10. So if I use teleport I can only use it once.
Well, and it was determined last time that when the wizard tried to teleport, he tried to face step, he was not able to.
What do we do,
I'm
guys?
going to take out one of my coins.
Mhm.
It's like a piece of silver.
Okay.
And like toss it onto the center pedestal.
Okay.
Nothing.
Roll performance.
The light will turn gold.
It changed color? Derek, I need you back up here.
Please come back out of the hole. We're sorry. We made you upset. We know we're dumb. Come back. Please.
The thing is, I'm just as dumb.
He like pops out the same and goes back.
Intelligence is
So
not my stat.
So, what color was the light originally?
It was just like a white light.
No, and it's gold after you flicked a gold coin.
Silver coin.
Silver coin. What? Did the silver coin turn gold?
No, the light turned gold.
Okay.
Okay.
See, we're fucking stupid.
So stupid we walk past the instructions.
Yeah.
What did it look like when the floor opened up? Was it like?
It was like someone, or it was like the room started shaking a little bit, and then like a crevice opened up in the room, like
a mini
as if the
earthquake?
ground was coming apart, and then it just kind of swallowed the hut up, and then closed up.
So maybe if we backtrack, maybe we can find a stairwell leading down, or see if we can find another sub level. I'm not going near those doors.
Why not? Oh yeah, that's why. Yeah, we're not going near the doors. Should we go near the pedestals?
There's something to do with those pedestals for sure.
Yeah.
Just for shits and giggles, I'm going to try one of the other ones
Let me move over here since I'm missing.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
with a different.
Oh, well, I'm gonna get to you in just a second.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
With a
that'd be
different.
comfortable.
I'm going to use a different.
Yeah, kick her off, dude. She didn't deserve that chair.
Hey, watch out, Peter.
Hmm?
So yeah, I'm going to try a copper coin on the left one.
Okay. Yeah, you put how do you put it on there? Just flip it on there.
From a distance.
Yeah, you do, and another gold light comes down on the pedestal.
Gold again.
Maybe we should try the other one now.
And finally, on the one on the right, I will flip a gold coin.
All right, and so you flip that one on there. Another gold light comes down. The lights magnify in their goldiness, and then they abruptly all turn white again. The coin pieces you put down are gone, and and everybody in the room make a dexterity saving.
Oh god.
Okay, well, you'll all get +4 at least.
I'm gonna need it. 17 dex.
And none, do any of us get advantage?
I don't think so.
Okay, so it's normal.
Nice try. The
Yeah.
breathing thing doesn't work, man. I tried.
And that was Dex?
21.
21. Okay.
12 for me.
12.
13.
Fuck.
8. And yeah, you're good. You're not there. What's not good?
11.
11. So you all failed.
Fuck.
So
Okay.
you all take 71 acid damage.
Holy
Yep.
shit.
21 was a fail?
Uncanny dodge.
Uncanny dodge.
Oh, thank you.
Now,
I'm gonna use the ring.
I was about to say you're always merciful. DM will remind you that some of you have rings of evasion.
Yeah, I will use
Oh.
one use. Actually, I think that's my second use.
They don't like recharge.
Maybe the second use in this dungeon. Maybe.
Wait.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't remember. Let me look. I will have marked it.
I just don't remember.
Would
Yeah.
Misty Step help
Yeah,
me?
I've used it once.
Nope. Help you what?
Dodge it?
No.
You sure?
So if you guys use your rings, you'll take half of that damage. And then
I've
you can,
used all mine.
Did they not recharge, or does it?
They do
just-
recharge.
They
they?
do recharge, but apparently I used one in the dungeon already.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
They
think
just never went away.
you used one with the basilisk. I think.
I think that was me.
Yeah.
That was.
Well, she
When
was
it was
invi-
falling on her?
she was invisible, so
Yeah,
you
she-
couldn't see her at all.
No, when it was falling on her.
No, it was falling on her.
No, she used Uncanny Dodge.
She used uncanny.
Yeah.
Okay.
I use the ring.
So you can use your ring, and then you can use Uncanny Dodge to have that.
Alright, so 75 you said?
71.
71.
71.
35.
Where does that put everybody?
Dead.
Dead.
Oh yeah, I'm gone. If because I can use a few spells as a reaction, but I'm pretty sure none of them would help.
Okay.
Like Shield of Faith Compelled Duel, Hunter's Mark, Misty Step.
What about Snug?
He only had 4.
He only had 4,
Okay, yes.
so I'm 90% sure he's dead.
Well, he also gets that since he's an orc.
Oh, fuck. He does, doesn't he? Okay, so let's
And
see.
he's immediately going to use
Action surge.
an action surge.
Is he?
Yes.
Okay.
Not action surge. He's going to use second wind.
All right. So
He's going to rally. He's going to try to rally everybody. And those of you that went down, that died, you're going to hear coming out of your unconsciousness, being pulled back into the fight. You're going to hear Snug say, "For Batru, for Braka, for the Golden Company." And you will all get some HP from that, I think.
Yeah,
What
is
the
it?
stipulations for that second wind is.
Once per short rest, you can use bonus action to regain 1d10 plus 6 HP.
And then he has a special thing being a knight that gives everybody else, like...
Rallying Cry. When you use your second wind feature, you can choose up to 3 allies that can see or hear within 60 feet to regain 6 HP.
Well, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
So the ones that went down, he'll give them 6 HP, which I think was maybe Rabarakis and you.
Yeah,
Alright, yeah.
I think that's it though. Okay.
Cool. So meanwhile, Derek, so you get swallowed up, and then when you see light again, it is light from a continual flame, and you are lying in the middle of a corridor, somewhere in the maze.
Oh, jeez. Please.
Hey, what's up, username?
hey, what's up?
Hey, they were there last night.
Yeah.
Yeah. So welcome to the
Welcome back.
giveaway.
Usernames are Satan. Okay.
Way cool.
That is really cool, actually.
We should check as we go. Make sure these people are in.
Yeah, these people are joining.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're in this maze.
Alrighty then. In some random corridor.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start making a ruckus.
Okay.
Yeah, I was about to say that. That was my plan as well. Just to
Freak out.
leave the corridor and just start like banging my dagger handle on the stones.
Free. Yeah.
Okay. Are you going to try to navigate
try
the maze as well, or?
Try to not so much navigate the maze, but just try to send a signal to Derek
Okay.
if he's anywhere close by.
Okay. What signal is that?
Just an audible, like banging on the stone.
Okay, sure.
But
And I'm just taking my sword and banging on my shield.
All right, cool. So both of you kind of hear in the distance. You kind of hear somebody, like you make some noise. You hear that noise. You start making some noise. You hear some noise, but it seems very far away. It's like echoing down the corridor from a far away.
would survival help at all?
Survival. Yeah, we'll use that to navigate. Sure.
Okay, well, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
17 plus 3.
What'd you roll?
Okay.
Oh my god!
So how much was it altogether?
20.
20? Okay, yeah. So actually, Bartholomew, you begin navigating the maze with an uncanny
Dodge.
No, it's like an uncanny coordination. And I guess the rest of you were following him.
Yeah.
So so Bartholomew seems to be navigating this maze really well, and indeed before you guys were walking around for what felt like 8 hours.
Yeah.
This only feels like maybe 15 minutes.
And that was only because the snail was so slow.
Huh.
Wait, is the snail dead?
Oh, maybe. Did it take 71 points of damage?
Probably, yeah.
There goes your steed.
Alright, yeah, it only has 52, so, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So your snail died.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, that sucks.
Well, was
So
it
are you gonna
poison or acid?
It's acid.
Yep.
But fortunately, if you want to use another spell slot, you probably just bring another one too.
I will. No, I will.
Oh, sweet. We got some. No, not the snail.
I know, right?
Oh, we got some other people in here. Make sure you guys enter the dice giveaway. Exclamation point ticket.
Free to sign up. Get free dice.
Free dice. It's awesome dice.
Color changing metal dice.
Color changing metal dice. The best
By
kind.
D&Dwild.com.
So you're gonna make.
I'm gonna summon another steed. Yeah.
Yeah, go for it, man.
Yeah. All right.
And what did Derek roll? For that?
Oh, I crit missed.
Oh, you crit missed. Okay. So roll.
You're just sitting there. Like I don't know where.
For them,
I
it's
am.
15 minutes. For me, it's 8 hours.
Yeah.
I rolled a 2.
Jeez.
Yeah, so you take a level of exhaustion. So yeah, it literally
I'm going to sleep now.
Make another tiny hut and then
so
fall to the ground.
you're going around for 8 hours, just trying to find your way, and you the whole time you're hearing this banging noise, right? You always think you're closer to it, and it seems farther away. And finally, you turn a corner and you see the rest of the group, and you guys are both closing in on the same room.
Oh, I thought we lost you, man. What happened?
Huh?
What happened?
Everything went dark, and I ended up in the corridors.
Oh my god.
We are hurting.
8 hours later, I find you.
Okay, so no more time, guys. That's not gonna work.
Not in here.
Snug says it's only been 15 minutes for us.
Oh.
I think I'm gonna do a mass healing word.
Oh.
I think I'm going to take a long rest.
Just right here. Just.
Yes, right here.
Also, my snail died.
I couldn't tell.
10
Fuck
HP
you.
for everybody.
Yay!
How am I supposed to know the difference between that snail and the other snail?
What snail? What other snail?
Oh,
Didn't you summon another one?
Not the. I summoned another steed.
Ah,
It could be a snail. It could be something else. I don't know.
Do you have to roll for it?
did he get a snail?
No, he picks.
Yeah, this snail starts.
Another one?
Yeah, this starts sliding out of the room that you guys have arrived at.
Is it a flail snail?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is now you're no matter what, no
No.
matter where you cast that.
No. That's only in this dimension. It's only in this dimension.
I don't think so, sir. The shiny, slimy snail will come for you.
It's not like the $1 million butt game.
So yeah. So this next room that you guys have appeared in front of is it's a large square room. There's an object in each corner, and there's a large block of stone in the center. And then it's lit by these continual flame torches.
Alright.
So there's 4 items.
Yeah, and each of them are a little different. One of them. Let me see.
Oh, wasn't it? Is he?
That's 10 hit points, right around.
Yes.
Yes, sorry.
Not right there, yes.
Still think we should rest him.
A long rest?
Yeah.
I mean, I think Snug's sitting at like what, 20-something hit points?
11.
11 hit
Yeah, I'm
points.
sitting at 20
I'm sitting at 16.
after I get 10 here.
40.
So
You're 40. How are you 40?
Uncanny done.
Oh, son of a bitch. And you also have the fucking ring, right?
Yeah. I'm also really tired.
So in
You
one
were-
corner is this. It looks kind of like this pot with this chain, and it's kind of like something you would burn incense in. And in another corner is this black iron brazier. And then in another corner is this large ornate bowl. It has water in it, and then in the last corner is a large glowing like geode.
I'm not touching.
What
any.
color is the geode?
It just seems to be like a assortment of colors, like violet and blue. And
Oh, I see.
And there's a stone pedestal in the middle.
there's a big just block of stone, a large square block of stone in the middle of the room.
I order Snug not to touch anything.
So should we rest?
Yes, we should.
All right, let's rest.
I mean, how are you looking for help?
I am on 16 of 75.
So yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Yep.
I mean, maybe a short rest. I don't know if I trust sleeping here for 8 hours.
Well, can't somebody do watch?
That's up to y'all.
We could use it.
I can watch.
Well, he doesn't have to sleep.
Yeah.
Oh.
I have to be off for 6 hours though.
We can like.
I mean, we can set up standard washes.
Yeah.
Ends up being 12 hours instead of 8.
Yeah.
Everybody gets long rest.
So who's going to try to sleep first?
Me.
So as you lay down to try to sleep, a low rumble begins in the room.
All right, I'm awake. Awesome. Not going to bed.
Does my snail tell me what it is? Okay. Let me clarify first what I mean by that.
A snail whisperer?
Yeah, I can
How
speak
many
to it.
things do you whisper to?
Just a snail. It can speak giant. Remember?
Okay.
Okay, and it has tremor sense for 60 feet.
Uh-huh.
So can it tell me what it is?
It's a tremor.
It's tremor. Does it know if it's close, if it's like dangerous, or?
It's like an earthquake.
Okay.
We've seen this before.
Have we?
Yeah.
Oh.
If that starts to happen as soon as she closes her eyes, I'm just gonna snatch her up.
Yeah. Well, no crevice starts, but just the place starts rumbling, and begins to rumble more and more. Like if you like as soon as everybody tried to go to sleep, it kind of started to shake, as if to wake them up.
Okay, so
That's
we can stretch her bones and just take an hour long, rest without sleeping and at least get some hit die.
Oh, short rest.
Maybe before we'll need us.
We can try. But it's not looking good considering as soon as we laid our heads down.
Well, we can just take an extra long time looking around the room.
Yeah.
Well, a short rest is just downtime. It doesn't mean you have to actually close your eyes or anything.
Right.
Okay. So you guys just take some time to heal up and maybe
Breathe.
use some hit dice. Yeah,
Yep.
you can do that.
Okay.
Meanwhile, would anybody like to look around the room?
I am.
Okay. Yeah, take a short rest. You can use your hit dice.
And then it gives you an option for how many
Anything
hit
else
dice,
that
how
you
many
can do during short rest.
what was it, 18?
Hey.
However many you want to heal yourself.
So I made an intelligence check.
Okay.
16.
I like it.
All right.
To put together that these
Well, okay, so
are representing the elements.
you can pick them,
yes.
but you don't have to follow
Yes,
them right
and
now.
and with that too, there's a thing. There's a plaque on the wall, and it's written in Draconic.
Yay!
And it says, or actually no, it's written on the block, the stone block, which is this large stone cube in the middle of the room. And it says, the cycle of the elements is ancient knowledge. Show me your understanding of the elements. Demonstrate that cycle.
Okay, the cycle of the elements?
Ancient knowledge. Show me the cycle.
Yeah.
Stone, fire,
Water.
lightning,
Air.
and air.
There's only 4. Lightning is air.
Right. No, okay, water, fire.
Fire.
Would my level of exhaustion go away?
For a short rest, I don't think so.
Did you put those in order? Or how they showed up around the room?
No, I didn't.
Oh, let me look back.
There's a pot with a chain
There's a black iron brazier. There's a big ornate bowl of water,
and a glowing geode.
glowing geode, and an incense burner.
Right. So the brazier is fire.
Fire,
No, it requires a long rest.
The incense burner would be air.
air,
Yeah.
The geode is earth.
earth, and then the bowl of water is obviously water.
What is the cycle? Ooh. Great.
On intelligence check?
Yes.
Yeah, so as you're walking around the room, and this is, you got these words in your head, you're walking around the room, you notice that these, your ring, like when you get close to the sensor,
Mm-hmm.
your ring starts to react a little bit, as if there's some kinship between it and this thing.
Okay.
You have a feeling that these items, that each item in the corner of the room here are magical, and they have something to do with elementals. And you can kind of look at the block of stone, and it seems to be clearly represented here that there's like an element of earth here. Looking up above that, you can see that there's like this up on the ceiling. There's this like chandelier of ice hanging from the ceiling directly above the stone block.
Alright.
And again, this big block of stone,
Yes.
how big is it?
It's twice the size of a Ravaracus on up, and then maybe if Ravaracus were to lay down, maybe 2 Ravaracuses across the board.
And
I love how that's our unit of measurement.
Yeah.
so we can't really see the top.
Huh?
We can't really see the top. Or maybe Rab.
Not from the ground.
Maybe Rab can jump and see.
I can help you up. Let me help you jump. I'll help you
Why
jump.
don't you help Snug jump?
I can fly.
You can fly? You can fly, you can fly. Copyrighted. There's a tool.
The cycle of elements is-
Even if it was, you sung it so horribly
Oh, thanks.
that no one would make the connection.
Thanks.
Even Shazam would have a hard time with that one.
Yeah,
See
thanks.
when I fly up top there?
Yeah.
It's just like smooth stone across the top.
We'll check out the chandelier while I'm up here.
Yeah, it just seems to be this large deposit of ice over top of directly over top of the rock.
I'm thinking put the bowl of water on. The chandelier seems to represent that part of the cycle.
Maybe?
That's just me thinking out loud. I don't know.
Well, with your intelligence check from before, you think these items actually summon elementals.
Okay.
Yeah.
So looking around the room intensely, there's the 4 items and the block of stone and the chandelier and nothing else.
Yeah. And then like the plaque on the block of stone.
But
It's not all the way.
obviously there's an order.
Tastes better.
Right. Cycle.
Yeah.
Show me the cycle. What was the end of it? The cycle of elements is ancient knowledge. Show me the cycle and what?
Show me your understanding of the elements. Demonstrate that cycle.
So yeah, it's looking like we can call upon elementals. But to do what is the question.
Anyway,
Wait,
I had an idea, so somebody else's turn.
the snail. It's elemental.
What?
It's a large elemental.
Is that what it says?
Yeah. Yeah. See.
Of what nature?
I don't know.
Elemental, yeah, look at it. Ask
Uh,
the snail.
environments, forest, swamp, underdark.
Okay, so
Large elemental, unaligned.
would anybody like to try to use one of the items?
every time we try to use something, it tries ending up killing us. So
That's what you miss, Phase. Everything we try ends up killing us.
Yeah.
I will-
What's that phase?
I will go to the
be sure to
Sensor.
enter the giveaway.
In what?
air one,
I'm gonna go to the air.
Okay.
and I will attempt to activate it.
All right. So
The death of a snail.
So you go over and you activate it, activate the air sensor, and sure enough, an air elemental will be summoned. It will move across the room, and it will blow as hard as it can, but at the rock, but it will be unable to move it, and then it will disappear.
Okay. Ooh, we should probably do the rock or the earth elemental.
I'm still thinking there's something to do with the chandelier of ice.
Can I go up to the earth elemental one? Would you guys be okay with that?
What's your plan? What's your logic behind it?
Oh well, the air couldn't move the rock, so wouldn't the rock be able to move a rock?
But remember, we're talking about a cycle here.
Yeah, we're talking about a cycle.
Oh, then water.
Go ahead, give it a shot.
Give it a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because we're supposed to demonstrate the elemental cycle.
Yeah. Water erodes rock. That turn. I don't know. Okay.
Rock beats scissors.
Okay. So I go up to the earth elemental.
Okay.
Or yeah. And I
Geode.
the geode. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just touch it, grab it.
You just activate it.
Yeah. Okay. So
You
I
just make hand motions over it, and then it activates.
activate it.
Okay. Yeah. A rock earth elemental will be summoned, and it will go over to the block of stone, and it will push it out of the way, revealing a pit beneath,
Wait.
and then it will disappear.
I'm stupid. I literally said I was gonna go for the water one.
And you went to the earth one instead.
I literally just said that. What happened between that time period that made me think?
You did say
rock?
Earth, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you said Earth,
I
yeah.
said Earth, but I'm
Oh,
Earth?
anybody who's
It's
hanging
okay.
out, make sure you enter the
the giveaway for the free dice.
giveaway. Yeah.
Yeah, just type in
The death of a
exclamation.
snail steed, and the dungeon won't let them sleep.
Basically.
Pretty good summary.
Nice.
Yep.
And there's
So,
a dragon
We'll
somewhere.
start with
Somewhere.
that moved the stone.
And now there's a pit. Ooh, I know what we can do with the pit.
Well, the pit has it looks like it has some kind of burnt remains in it.
Burnt remain. Ooh, water.
It makes me think fire.
I thought fire.
I mean, that's what they want you to think, but the cycle is you put fire out with water.
I activate the
But you have to
fire.
have a fire
The
first.
brazier.
That's very true. Okay, yeah, fire.
Huh?
I activate the brazier.
Okay. Yeah. So the fire elemental will come out, and he will go over to the pit, and he will jettison it with fire, and a large flame will erupt in the middle of the room, and it will melt the ice on the top.
Ooh.
And the water will begin to flood the floor, and it will begin to it'll put so it'll melt the ice, release the water, put the fire out, and flood the floor.
Okay, so there's just water on the ground now.
Uh-huh.
Okay, we probably should some water one now.
Yep.
All right. Do you guys want to do it, or should I? Or Rav? Rav, you should do it.
Okay. I grab the warning bowl of water.
Okay. The water elemental will will slide across the floor, and as it glides across the floor, it'll pick up the water with it, and it will the water will seep underneath of the rock, and it will pull the rock back into place.
Alright. So I think we missed the cycle. I think we leading with air.
No, because you tried blowing on it and it didn't do anything, remember?
Yeah.
Right, I'm saying leading with air messed up the cycle.
No, the plaque on the rock falls open, and inside is a tiny little jewel.
What does it look like?
Like a tiny little jewel.
It looks like a small it looks like an insect, like a small golden insect.
Interesting.
Alrighty.
Somebody maybe roll history on that or religion?
I watched enough Aladdin to know where this was going.
Yeah.
I got 12 on my intelligence check.
Okay.
Intelligence check.
I'm not even gonna
This
make
probably
it.
be like a
Bro.
history check, maybe.
Oh, history.
I'm not gonna make that.
Elvis.
Yeah, no.
Bugs,
Can't eat it, Elvis. It's golden.
grubs, right?
Grubs.
Yeah, it's this very ornate little bug.
Yeah, I'm gonna have fun watching out my insides.
Yeah, I got lower than Derek, so.
Okay, yeah.
Thanks for that.
What? So, nobody's got any clue about the bug?
No.
Okay.
Somebody roll history?
Yeah, I tried.
We all tried.
I didn't try, but I'm not gonna try.
Why?
Well, I'm gonna try.
Yeah, at least try.
Yeah.
Alright, bye.
What's the harm in trying? Have Snug try.
He knows he doesn't know.
That's 11 for me.
He knows he doesn't know.
4 from Snug.
Snug knows everything.
Snug knows nothing. That's 3.
Neither does Sparthon.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, Rocco, grab it.
So I think we got a piece of a puzzle that we don't know we're putting together yet.
Awesome.
Guess we take it and
Is
explore
that
some more
organic
chambers.
Gatorade?
Organic Gatorade.
It's actually fabric
Do we think we can find
It's
a way?
not fabric softener.
Fabric softener.
Not.
Definitely fabric
It's better than Tide Pods, right?
Yeah, I will grab the fabric softener from the laundry.
I got it from Area 51.
Oh, the raid already happened.
So,
early?
so yeah, does anybody take the
2
bug?
days.
Yes.
Who does?
I'll take a bug.
Alright, yeah, you take it. It instantly attunes to you. So if you have all your attuned slots filled, you'll have to bump one off.
Oh. Shit.
Or I can take it.
Can you not pass
Oh
it on?
God.
I think it just doesn't
Does it
matter.
automatically attune to you?
Yeah,
You feel the
Do
rush?
you have everything fully tuned?
I do. I will drop the ring of spell scoring.
Okay.
Can I have that?
So do that and add
okay.
add the scarab of protection to your inventory and attune it to you, and then put Actually, I know what the charges are on it, so we'll let that be a little secret. I think that'd be quite fun.
Okay.
Can you give it to Snail Jr.?
Yeah, he needs it, man.
Yeah, if we start that rate, we'll have Snail Jr., 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 Jr.
No. I think
Before long.
I think after Junior is the 3rd.
Oh, the 3rd. Okay, yeah. So there's numeric.
So, do I know
Actually,
what
we
the
better number
scarab
this
does?
than
I just don't know how many charges it has.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's that?
Oh,
Did you see that?
I did see that.
Huh?
Corner of my eye.
Yeah.
It came out of nowhere.
It was just like something popped up and then went away.
Oh, you guys saw it too?
And the water seems to be raining, but like up to the ceiling,
What?
where it begins to like congeal above the block again and forms into icicles.
Oh, that's
So what was the point of the air one then?
Oh, did we not do the air one?
It just blew on
We
the
hit it
stone
first.
and then was like,
Oh,
whatever.
yeah. Well, there was supposed to be an air one, but I kind of messed that up. So.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I think I know what it was supposed to do. It was supposed to feel the fire.
It's
Was
supposed
it?
to feel
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Might be fast.
It's okay. It still worked out.
Yeah, I even have a nifty little diagram here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Wow, that
We-
is
We can do it again if you want.
No.
Okay.
We sniffed it out.
Yeah, let's go.
that's handy. Huh.
Huh?
Huh.
Alright, so what else would you like to do?
Huh?
I guess we should explore some more chambers.
Should we try to find our way back to the beginning to see if we missed
Probably.
instructions?
Yeah, probably. A map.
Yeah, probably.
Ooh, that is. Does it look like a bug or does it look like the actual scarab?
Looks like a scarab, yeah.
Because the scarab, it looks awesome.
Yeah,
I
it's very stylish.
have advantage on everything now.
Do you?
No, not really,
Okay.
Just a lot of stuff.
Very advantageous. That's what it looks like.
Oh, sweet.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's fucking pretty. I want it.
Well, you should.
Why do you
Eleanor,
need it?
don't
You get
steal
plus
off
4
our
to everything.
companions now.
For everybody.
She's like got her hands
And
like in
yourself.
his pocket,
Yeah.
like.
No, it gives advantage on saving throws versus spells.
I just want to look.
That's good. That's actually really good for you. Okay.
So, so what do you guys do next? Back into the maze?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Who's leading?
Everybody points at each other.
The snail.
The snail.
I don't trust the snail.
I could try again with my survival being highest, but it's just really up to the die.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
I mean, are you?
Well, that's not terrible. That's not terrible.
11.
Plus
Yeah.
9 or
So, 8 hours later.
oh god.
was that? Did you add your plus 9 to that, or did you just roll it?
No, I rolled really low. I rolled 3.
So 8 hours later, everybody roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, jeez.
All
Wait, I
right.
already had one of those exhaustion.
Yeah, but don't that clear on the short rest that we took?
Nope.
No,
Long
it's
takes a long rest.
No, 70.
What do we got?
Crit miss.
23.
23, good.
2.
Not good.
21 and 18.
Good. Old Derek,
24.
good.
What was the roll
Barthol?
again?
Constitution.
Constitution. 1.
1,
What?
No, sorry, 2.
2, not good. So,
Did you remember your plus
so
4?
everybody that said not good.
Okay,
too.
so
which
6.
is, just
6. 8.
Bartholomew and Eleanor, right?
What'd you get?
Did anybody else go?
2.
No, nobody else go.
Did you get plus 4?
You guys get level of
Oh,
exhaustion.
6.
Okay.
Alright. So.
And you wanted to kick her off the goddamn
Yeah! Rude.
Yeah, look, Elena even drew it.
So-
Listen,
Level-
obviously riding the snail is hard for you. Just get off the snail.
Why do I look like a skeleton?
Because
So
you're
level
ugly.
1 exhaustion
Oh.
is disadvantage on ability.
Because
So yeah, so you
Maddie.
have 1 level, right?
Damn.
And Eleanor is down to 3 levels, I believe,
Mm-hmm.
of exhaustion. So that puts you at.
I can't get any more tired. I'm gonna die.
Right.
That's
Hit point
Yeah, you're
maximum
maximum
half.
Yeah.
is there?
No, not yet. That's 4.
Yeah. What? Oh,
Three.
you have 3. That's right. Disadvantage
Yeah.
on attack roll. Yeah. At level 5, you have to ride on the snail.
Is there anything that can cure a level of
Even carrying
exhaustion
me.
other than sleep?
Since you tried to kick me off.
Magic.
I already have
I
the
would
fucking
maybe
handlebars for you.
allow
Lesser
a
restoration.
greater restoration.
Just because he knows you don't have it.
All right. But you do finally bring Ravaracus, you do finally bring everybody to another chamber, and this chamber is like it's like an inside garden. It's there's like vegetation hanging from the ceiling, and there's a large oh hey
Hey,
hello
Julie.
Julie, my mother.
Why don't you call her Julie?
I'm trying to be professional. As you can see, Maddie is not sitting next to me, but she is sitting across from me. So.
My mom.
And I'm above Maddie.
The Brady Bunch.
So you guys come into this room and this like harmonious harp. This like light harp music fills the air, and there's like this succulent scent of
Save Eleanor.
of sweet flowers that is emanating from in the room, and like there's all this vegetation hanging down with these bright plump fruits, and in the center of this really large circular room is the stone ends at some point and sand begins, and then there's this bright clear pool of water.
Seems like a nice place to rest. Before the crowd opens up beneath us.
And sitting on this little inside beach is a.
Your mom's so sweet.
I'm going to try.
And sitting on the sand is this little halfling, and he's got just a shock of like coppery red hair, and he's just leaning back on the sand. As if he's like trying to get a tan. He's got his shirt off and he's got some tight shorts on.
Heal us!
I go to attack.
Snug get him.
No, get him.
Help!
Snail, go.
Who's
7 turns later?
Who's
the charge of a lifetime?
Derek, you probably are the most charismatic. You should probably approach. The scary ones will stay back.
Why do you just assume that he's the most
Because we're scary. You're a robot, I'm a lizard.
You might have the same stat, but you don't know how to use it.
Yeah.
It means something different for you.
We're at the Golden Company. Oh my god!
It's sometimes good.
No, it's never been good. Where's Kiki?
She's on the chair.
Is she lounging around?
Yep.
What do you say, Derek?
Greetings, Interconic.
To the halfling?
Yep.
Okay.
Without turning around, he says, well, hey, come on in, make yourself at home. There's plump fruit hanging from the tree. There's clear drinking water here.
I bet there's
Can I do...
Very rejuvenating.
Would it be an insight check to kind of see if this place is more than what it seems? Or would that be like an investigation? I'm trying to use my insight because it's
right.
really good.
Because it's higher.
Yeah.
If you want to go with Garrick, you can maybe get a read on this halfling.
Yeah, sure. I'll go for that.
If you want to investigate the room, I would make that perception.
Okay. Perception's but I'll go ahead. I'm gonna try to get a read on this halfling. If he's, it sounds like he's genuinely relaxed, but I want to know if there's more to it than just. It's almost too good to be true.
Okay.
15.
Okay, so we'll keep that in mind. What do you say when he says that? Or when he
Did he respond in common or Draconic?
He says he's speaking
We'll
common.
keep that in mind. Moving on.
So what's the test here?
Huh?
So what is the test in this room?
He says no test, just rest and relaxation. He says, then he's gonna turn. He's gonna hoist himself up to a standing position. He's gonna give a big stretch, and he's gonna like knock some of the sand off his butt. And he says, you've done pretty well so far, though. You found the scarab. That's
That's a
good.
little better.
Yeah. I feel like we skipped a couple steps there.
He says, oh, I don't think so. I think you're doing just fine so far. Plus, you haven't seen the rest of the place yet.
This is true.
There's more? I can't understand it.
It's common.
It's common?
Although I understand if you can't understand that either.
I've had a long day.
Say, did FaZe enter the giveaway or not?
Phase?
Yeah.
I don't know.
FaZe, did you enter the giveaway?
Yeah, enter the giveaway phase.
Can't you tell? Look at
The walls be
Just like
moving,
you're saying.
man.
Yeah, you should enter the giveaway.
Yeah. free?
It's free.
It's free and it's fun.
We charge
Free?
$300 later.
The walls be moving, man. They be dancing. With just they seem to be dancing, but it's just the radiance of the lush vegetation and these nice fruits. Some of you might be quite hungry as well, since it has been
Well over 24 hours.
oh yeah, it's been probably a couple of days at this point.
Yeah, my stomach's grumbling. However, I've already rolled up my breeches and I have not eaten the water.
Oh, okay, you put your feet in the water.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That's safer.
So as soon as you put your feet in the water, you just feel instantly rejuvenated.
Oh, I feel pretty good, guys.
Eleanor, get in the water!
Eleanor, you make a death saving throw.
Oh my god!
You
You're not
drown.
supposed to go all the way.
No, you get you feel
A lot less tired.
you feel let's say you feel greatly restored.
Get in the water. Get in the water.
Okay, so I jump in, and then I wake up. So then I get rid of all my exhaustion.
Yeah, you feel greatly restored.
Does that mean we're healed too?
Just on
No, you don't get any heals, but greatly restored. I'm gonna say that the third time, and then we're gonna.
So heal.
Huh?
No, not heal.
No, not healed, but greatly restored. I think is what it said.
No, no.
So no longer
So we're
exhausted.
healed of all
So
ailments?
I jump in
No.
immediately.
Yes,
You
if
short
you have any
circuit.
exhaustion and you get into the water, they will take that away.
That's one a nice dip.
Mammy, what you doing?
And I'm just like,
What you doing?
I'm just-
Butt?
okay.
Mammy.
Turn back
Big
around,
old
like,
brown
Everybody's in the
eyes.
water.
Big old brown eyes.
Come on in, Derek.
Hey, where's your
It's an
The
oasis.
water's
Jump
great.
in.
You broke it off.
I will check out the water.
Yeah, he says, go on, buddy. It's
Dumbly
fine.
strong. You don't even know it. Like Rocka.
Alrighty.
You can trust this
You're
guy.
what Rocka should be.
No, we can't.
I can't quit looking at that fruit either. I'm just like salivating.
Oh, help yourself with this one fruit.
Would you mind? Would you care to share?
Oh, please, here, have an orange.
Can I cast Divine Sense?
Okay. On.
Him.
Okay. What are you trying to detect?
If he's celestial fiend or undead.
None of the above.
Alright.
He's all.
He's all.
Yeah, he says, here, have an orange. Have an orange.
I don't eat.
You don't happen to have a plum?
Oh, I've got one of those right over here. It takes a little plum.
I eat the
Okay,
plum.
so like my
I eat the plum.
Oh, and an apple. Have an apple next.
alright, so my insight check, did that just
Huh?
so we'll get back to it. Now I want to get back to it.
Okay, yeah. So what are you watching for? Are you watching for like just any kind of shadiness or lies?
Yeah,
or
and
deceit?
yeah.
So your take on this is that so and he's like hand feeding Barthol like food. but you're watching his discussion with Derek before, and your take on his kind of demeanor is that well, it's odd that there's this little halfling in here in this dangerous maze, right?
And that's almost too good to be true.
You've also noticed that his hair is like a shocking copper, and you've also noticed that he seems to have a very large sense of like self-assuredness. Like he certainly feels no danger or threat from you guys whatsoever.
It's a dragon.
And you,
That was when I saw his hair. That was my first. That's why I spoke in Draconic.
but it genuinely looks like he's enjoying himself. But there is this kind of darkness to him, like this kind of like he's got like this kind of like haunted lines under his eyes. Yeah.
You like puzzles?
Hey, I like puzzles.
Do you eat the apple?
I mean, the plum filled me up.
Oh yeah, I'm
So
sure
you
it
don't
did.
want the apple? He'll put it in your mouth anyway.
Okay. I look like a pig.
I will partake of the fruit.
Oh yeah, it's just hanging everywhere. It's very nice and abundant.
Off
I'll
the
peel like a
apple, plum,
tangerine
orange,
for
banana
you.
tree.
Yeah, there's grapes too.
Ooh, grapes.
There's grapes
I'm
too.
all about the grapes.
I allow
Eleanor,
I'm peeling a tangerine for her.
Oh,
With
okay.
my claws.
With
Just
your
like,
claws.
Because it's like
Do you-
way too big for me.
Does-
Yeah.
Do you know what fruit is?
She just knows that I eat it.
Yeah, she eats it. I peel it. I eat the whole thing. No. She's like, you gotta.
You gotta do this.
Even Braca will have a seat by the water and start peeling an orange.
And the
Can
smells
I
like,
not be in
I
the
got
water?
it.
Can I not be in the water? I wanna be in the water.
Not pee in the water.
I wanna
Pee in
be.
the water.
Peeing in the water.
Be
Oh my God,
physically.
Braca, that's nasty,
He's got
dude.
to
I gotta
he's got to empty the
Little robot
tank.
wee wee.
empty the oil tank.
You're gonna put oil in here?
I need to
Put
replace
oil
your
in the
oil,
water.
man.
And I allow
It's
Snow
not
to also
good, yeah.
eat the fruit.
Yeah.
Whatever.
He's already eaten it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, you can be in the water as well.
Okay.
So after he finishes stuffing food into
Elvis,
Bartholomew's
gross.
mouth, he
Why are you so gross?
he comes back over to where
I'm
Rabracus
sorry.
and
You were deaf.
Derek are, and he says, "Perhaps I could tell you a story."
I love puzzles. I mean, stories.
Now once was it?
No, and he kind of he thinks about it for a second. He says, "And so there once was a mortal being who traveled the stars in search of knowledge of everything. The mortal was favored by Ogma, but being mortal was destined to die. When its time came, the mortal saw the visage of Merkel and shuddered, pleading to Ogma to spare him from the god of death. Intervening, Ogma made a deal with Merkel. If the mortal could tell the god of death something he did not know, he would be allowed to live. Merkel, not so foolish as to not impose his own conditions, allowed this, but once every lifetime the mortal would have to complete this deal again. For a time it was so. Perhaps that great mind still exists, still outrunning death by the use of its mortal wits."
We're so screwed.
Hell yeah, Team Merkel represent. Oh, Jesus.
Oh boy.
He say, and at that he looks at you and he says, "I sense you are a worshipper of the very same god,
I
aren't
like
you?"
hold out like my ring. Like, what makes you think that?
And he kind of glances down at it, and with your insight, you kind of you can sense a kind of like kind of fear in his eyes. And but just a flash, just for an instant. And he says, "How foreboding."
He looks at Derek. Who is this bitch?
Yeah, foreboding. That is definitely one way to describe Rabracus.
You want to see my collection?
Hit first.
Ooh, it's like.
Huh?
Hit first, maybe.
Oh, not to us, just everybody else.
Oh,
Yeah,
Once
yeah.
you get to know her.
Just
I'm
the
a teddy bear.
gleefulness she dissects people with. It's something to witness.
Want to see Basilisk, guys?
So,
Alrighty then. So what was the deal again? I didn't catch it.
the deal.
Yeah, it was like if he gives him knowledge, new knowledge.
Yeah,
every
once
once
per
in a while.
lifetime, he has to tell the god of death something that the god of death doesn't know. Yeah, and he says, "Now you're free to rest here for as long as you like, but do venture back into the maze, solve the puzzle, impress me."
What do you know about the puzzle, little halfling? Not dragon
Do you
at
like
all.
puzzles? No.
Alright, can I ask the halfling
We have
how
a
many?
reprieve.
Can I ask him how many more rooms we have to explore? There's the Minotaur and statue room. We did the elemental room, the golden door and 3 pedestals and killer cloud, and then this room.
You want to start a Minds of Madness now?
I have a Minds of Madness map right here.
Oh my god, you do.
Yeah, I do.
He says there's 3 more rooms.
3 more rooms? Alrighty. Thank you for your cooperation. So can we long rest in here without it, like,
Rumbling.
rumbling?
Oh, sure, be my guest.
Somebody sleep.
And you first.
No, you!
I'll sleep.
Do you have any attunement slots open?
Me?
Yes.
Blah, 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 blah. Equipment, attunement. Nope.
I have one.
Wouldn't do you any good. So, on a provisional basis, Baraka,
Provisional basis?
you may borrow my Ring of Spell Story.
Okay. Okay.
Provisional basis.
How does it work?
You can store up to 5 spell levels in it. I suggest heals.
Alright. You mean you recommend heals?
Yes.
Okay. What was it called?
You remember said,
Ring
where
of
you
Spell
going,
Story.
boy? Baby.
But
Blue or yeah, blue. Spell turning.
Baby's got a bit.
Sorry.
that's much better, but I don't have it.
I know. I'm sorry.
Until
Okay.
next time, people.
Phase Slayer left the game.
Bye, FaZe.
Guys.
See you, Paige.
Hope you get the dice.
I don't think
I
you
don't
hit
think
it.
he entered.
He didn't answer. First he said it was a scam, not a scam. Trust me, it's not a scam.
It's not a scam.
How long does it take to attune?
You got a long rest with it.
Okay.
You
Okay.
get all long rest now.
Hello.
Uh-huh.
I would suggest that.
All right.
Long rest.
And as soon as you close your eyes, the ground begins to rumble.
Hey! I look at him.
And you can see he's got his hands on the ground. He like looks up at you and he winks.
Come on, man.
And then he'll fall back in the water.
Oh Jesus. Is he
Right.
like floating though, or is he okay?
He says this water's great.
It's pretty great.
You should bottle some of
He's
that.
naked.
That's how I stay so young.
Remy, are you giving Dylan love?
Boy, I missed you.
Alright, so you're gonna all take a long rest?
Yep.
Alright.
Yay.
I did.
Good.
Partake of as much fruit as my stomach
Can
will
we
handle.
take a care package with us?
He says, unfortunately the fruit won't live outside of this room.
Fair enough.
We have 3 more rooms.
3 more rooms.
3 more rooms.
Golden doors.
So what clues have we procured so far? The scarab?
Yeah. That's what we got.
Okay.
So I feel like the elemental room, we got everything we needed out of that. So check. There's the golden door and the 3 pedestals, and then
Yeah.
the Minotaur and statue room. Minotaur statue.
I don't want to go back to the pedestal room.
Well, not yet. I want to see what else we have.
That's our
We
last
have
stop.
to.
That's our last stop. Alright, so this
How do we know? We don't know where we're going in this place. It could be our next stop.
it could be.
He says, what's wrong? The maze got you twist-tied, turned upside down?
Yes.
A little bit.
Maybe. No.
Alright, so who wants to lead the way now?
I have the best survival, but
Question.
I can't roll.
Was that room with the copper statue? Was that one of the puzzle rooms?
Oh no, that thing's out there just to look badass.
Ah,
Plus it shoots acid out for anybody who tries to steal it.
glad I didn't touch it.
Pretty cool, huh?
Is this guy just to tell us everything about each of the rooms? Want to tell us how we get out of here? Kidding.
You solved the maze. You solved the
Yeah.
puzzle.
Okay.
Has anybody ever solved the puzzles?
No!
Good.
We're so screwed.
Is there a solution?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
It's quite simple, really.
Alright, off to the next chamber.
See you around.
What was his name?
We didn't ask it.
Oh, you didn't ask?
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm Bartholomew, and your name is?
Bizak.
Bizak.
Pleased to meet you, Bizak.
Bizzle Twix.
Maybe we'll see you around.
Oh, I'm sure you will. Eventually.
No, God.
Okay.
One eternity later.
All right, Rav, you got to. I mean, you got to have something in you now.
I hope. Otherwise, everybody's gonna just get exhausted again. Rolling the dice a little bit. 19.
Okay, 19. Yeah. So,
Oh yeah, I should have touched
was
keeper.
there anywhere specific you wanted to go within the maze?
To find one of the new 3 rooms that we
Find
have
one of the new
discovered,
rooms?
yes.
Okay, sure. So, so you will, so you will enter a large room that you enter from what looks like a corner, and the room kind of spreads out like in a triangle, and then meets 2 other corners. So the whole room is kind of like the inside of a pyramid,
Okay.
if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then atop like a solid golden platform sits a lion with a man's face,
Oh. It's alive?
and it has wings. Yeah.
This looks like a puzzle.
Does it have
Oh, wait.
Does it have a man's face?
That's kind of very terrifying to think about.
Yeah, maybe it doesn't have a man's face.
That's really
Hold on,
creepy.
maybe I'm thinking.
Out of character, I
No,
remember
it's just a lion with wings. Yeah,
Line with wings.
but it does have like a
humanish face.
humanish kind of face. Yeah.
It's still really creepy.
Out of character, I know exactly what the thing is.
Well, don't metagame or I'll
Nope.
kick your ass.
Alrighty then.
And it's alive. It's not like a statue.
It is standing as still as a statue, but when you enter the room, it will look at all of you and scan you.
Okay. It's creepy.
And it says, welcome to the first trial.
Oh god.
What?
Welcome to the first trial.
Out of how many?
20.
It says, you will answer a question,
Okay.
Okay.
and you will take one of my items.
Okay.
Was that the question?
What is your... I don't think that was a question.
Was that a question? Or was that a statement?
Yeah, I think that was a statement. He didn't go, you will take one of my items. It was, you will take one of my items. Okay.
You will answer a question.
It
Out
says,
of 101 or 10.
Out of 100.
It says, what does the dragon desire most in this world? And then
Which
some items
dragon?
will appear on the golden thing before you. A mirror, a gong, a whetstone, a mortar and pestle, a stack of books, a brain in a jar,
That's me. That's what I want.
an hourglass, and a key.
What does a dragon desire most in the world?
What does the dragon of this place?
What does our
Desire.
little halfling buddy desire most?
Something probably relaxing.
Why relaxing? Wouldn't it be like a puzzle?
Does-
I
Part of the
am
puzzle?
thinking books,
I was thinking the hourglass.
because I'm betting he's the guy that is. Merkel keeps asking me questions of.
I'm
But why
gonna.
would he be here?
I'm gonna not say a whetstone. I don't really think he has use for it.
Sure, he'd probably.
So do we want to eliminate that?
Yeah.
Are we comfortable with like that? That is, there's no need for that.
Maybe the mortar and pestle might come in. That might be.
Well, could a dragon really use that?
Sorry.
You know, that's fair. That's fair.
Like it's like the Skyrim when you walk up to the apothecary table or whatever. It's
Yeah.
just like click click.
Should we eliminate that one?
Yeah, I think that's
Okay.
That's a good. That That's an angle.
So a copper dragon, the guy of this one.
That's also an angle.
Well, remember, I could have been completely wrong on that. Him being the one.
I'm the one. I feel like the hourglass. Thank you, Elvis. I also feel like the hourglass.
Why do you feel like the
Yeah,
hourglass?
what's your
What
logic?
is your logic?
Yeah.
I get,
Why?
I get
Because with puzzles comes a time limit.
But I mean, you could do a puzzle with no time limit.
You can do a puzzle with no time limit, but then it's not as fun.
But it's what does the dragon desire?
Now,
Yeah.
what does dragon desire? Maybe a
And
mirror.
Dragon
I
desire
think I
most.
might change my answer.
What do you think?
I'm
Brain.
going with the
Do you think
hourglass.
the hourglass?
What? Okay, what
Because
do
he
you
wants more time.
Oh! yeah.
Oh, I think you might be right.
I'm behind that.
I could be down for that.
But once again,
Did you
that's
read that?
only if I'm right
Did you read
about
that?
him. That's only if I'm right about him being the one answering the questions to Merkel.
Yeah.
Or
Stone.
Huh?
Copper dragons and metals and stones. So what stone?
Oh, yeah!
gemstones, I think.
Yeah. I think I'd put my vote in for the hourglass as well. I think that's very clever.
I don't know.
It was your first pick.
I know.
Oh, now that we agree with you, it's like, no, I can't be it.
I hate making decisions like this
I
though.
voted for the
Being
key.
contrary.
Why the key?
Well, it's most likely metal, and it might be like a way out of the maze.
I don't see the significance of the gong either, to be fair. I feel like we can eliminate the
I
gong.
move on, but okay.
Well, yeah, move on, but like, but Mushu's red.
Isn't he red?
He's copper.
It's reddish.
Jeez, Nicole.
And I think we can all agree that the brain in the jar.
That's for rap. We
Yeah,
know
that's
that.
just I like that.
That's not for Rav, that's for
Carl.
I'm gonna
Carl.
steal it.
Carl.
Charo, Rev, man, there's a lot.
He can't really read books.
He didn't really. He didn't appear to me as a type that would like read a book. If he was like, if this was this place, like if that was the dragon. He was just kind of chilling out, tanning, relaxing. If he wanted a book, he would have a book, but he had nothing there but just a beach, relaxation, and food.
Okay.
So the mirror.
Is a whetstone like ceramic, or what is a whetstone?
A whetstone.
It's just like a sharpening tool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I don't
just
think it's really. I really doubt that one is.
it's just a stone that used to.
Essentially just a flat rock.
Yeah, essentially.
I also don't know about a mirror. He didn't seem particularly vain to me. I don't know if there's.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I feel like there's just nothing with the mirror. So we're down to the key and the hourglass. You think the key because it's metal?
Well, it's most likely metal, and it might have a significance in like this maze and getting out, or it's part of the puzzle.
Or it could be seen as like an answer to puzzles.
Yeah.
The key.
Yeah.
I think.
I think it's okay.
Well, the way, and I'll relay this to you guys as well. When I flashed my Ring of Merkel, he did definitely seem. It was like just a quick flash of fear. So I wonder if it.
Maybe he is scared of death.
Yeah.
He wants more time.
Yeah. I'm gonna put my vote in for the hourglass.
Alright.
Yeah.
Key or hourglass? Show of hands. Hourglass.
Sorry.
No, I mean it's fine. I'm still for the key, but
Yeah.
it's cool.
I mean, are we we got all the facts on the table? Are we missing something?
We're missing a lot.
Yeah.
We are missing so much that we came to the first room fourth.
So should we guess? I mean, doesn't seem.
We can't research it. We can't ask them.
Yeah.
Guessing's all
But
we got.
might get more clues from another chamber.
It's okay. I mean, we can guess hourglass.
I feel comfortable.
I was just trying to take the guesswork out if possible.
Yeah.
I mean, so never mind. I don't know what I was gonna say.
I don't know. It could still be the whetstone because he's a copper breathing dragon.
Copper breathing.
That
don't-
would be
I don't-
interesting.
It would be interesting. I just don't know if a whetstone would have any.
Yeah, I don't.
Significance with copper.
The Sphinx booms out. He says,
Not the fucking whetstone.
he says, make your decision.
Okay.
Alright.
Hourglass.
Hourglass.
And he looks at you all judgmentally and he says, interesting.
Son of a bitch.
And the rest of the items disappear and the hourglass remains.
In the
You
floor.
may take the hourglass.
Oh, okay. So we were right.
The floor doesn't like break open and swallow us or anything.
No,
Are you needy?
it doesn't even threaten
Are
to.
you needy?
Alright, so Scarab Hourglass.
It's a weird combo.
Are you needy?
Who wants to inspect it?
So wait, this was the first trial? Is
I
that
can't
it? Is
lose
he
another
done then, or is
attainment
he-
slot. I mean, well, I
Another
could.
trial.
He
But
says
I really
there
don't
are
want
two
to.
more trials.
2 more trials.
Can I inspect the hourglass? Alright, I inspect the hourglass. I pick it up.
Okay.
Big time.
Hey,
Oh,
big time.
big time.
Enter the
Hey.
giveaway, big
Yeah,
time.
make sure to enter the giveaway.
Hola,
You need this.
bitches.
Exclamation ticket.
Space
Congrats
one.
on the hourglass. You all aged 500 years.
Yeah.
So so the hourglass, it's very ornate, but it's still looks kind of just basically like it's got sand in it. It's an
Yep.
hourglass.
Alright, I just put it in my backpack if it doesn't do anything
Hey,
then.
make sure he entered, or she.
Oh yeah, let me check.
He, she,
sure,
it.
big time. Got it.
And
Yeah,
big time is in, so you don't need the one apparently.
Yeah, just exclamation ticket.
Kiki.
Welcome back, big
She's
time.
like, oh, she's
Yeah, what's
so
up, big
big now.
I know, she's so tubby.
She's
Tubby
kinda
butt.
tubby.
Fuck
We
you guys,
still
give it
love you.
away.
Color changing metal dice.
You just entered something without.
I wouldn't worry about that too much.
Yeah, look at
She's
just
like Kiefer.
So
Are
would
you
you like to
jealous of
delve back
Kiefer?
into the maze?
Yeah.
Oh, are we not going to do the other 2 trials?
Well,
They're
we
in
gotta
the
get
rooms.
to him.
Oh, I thought like he had multiple trials in the one room. Okay, yeah.
No. He was the first trial. We just got to him fourth.
Okay. I'll take a 6er of Bold Rock as a runner-up. Alright, so, yeah, I guess let's go to the next room. Am I leading again?
Yes.
You're the only one that succeeded so far.
My phone did on all, like,
Ones.
nat 20.
Well, he found me. Well, no, we found a room and me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So-
Put your butt up for the camera.
Yeah,
Stop being a hoe, Kiki.
Stop being a hoe, Kiki. Ready, Kiki?
Don't
Here.
judge her. She's
You ready?
allowed to
Roll
do
it.
whatever
Ready?
she-
Smell it. Give it some good luck touches.
yeah.
Key for good luck touches.
Banana.
Ooh. 22.
Where would you like to go?
That's the second trial.
Another undiscovered room.
Okay. All right. So
She hates She hates kisses.
so you navigate the halls with ease, and you
Oh my
eventually
God.
you just seem to instinctively know which way to go. Whenever you come to a
think
fork,
also
you're able to.
It's
So,
like no.
yeah, it almost seems obvious to
No,
you.
first.
That's some powerful
No.
hoe power.
First.
Hose man.
And
Shut
soon
up,
you can get this.
Everything. Soon
you start to get this like the air just seems to be thick with dust,
Yeah.
and you enter this room, and the walls seem to be like plated with gold, and there are sarcophagi
I've learned my lesson.
leaning up against the wall. Numerous sarcophagi, but there's one grand sarcophagus in the center of the room, and it has like a decorated painted face on it, but there's like a little slot for eyes.
I've learned my lesson. Oh, I put the basilisk.
Like a little slot for eyes, and as you enter, you can see these glowing yellow eyes from inside the sarcophagus, and a loud voice booms out. It says, "Welcome to the second trial."
I like this room.
I'm pretty
A
creeped
lot.
out.
I feel very comfortable. It's like walking into my house.
Yeah, the sarcophagi on the sides of the room begin to shake.
Yay! Woo! Dead things.
They
Dead
seem
things.
to rattle all at once, and then they just stop.
Oh.
And he says,
No! Do it again!
and he says, you must answer the question
Me?
and take an item.
Oh, it's one of
I don't
those.
want to do. This is an effort.
The question is, what does the dragon value above all else?
Sanity.
And then
Probably not.
in front of the sarcophagus appear a variety of items.
Okay.
A
Bell with a handle.
bell with a handle, a lamp, a candelabra, a shield, a stuffed animal,
Yes.
a scroll, a blank scroll,
Blank.
and a sword.
What does the dragon value above all else?
Okay, so the first one was an hourglass.
Dude.
I feel like these two are very similar. So I think it's weird that they. I don't think there's.
Well, if we're still going on the he's the one
Yeah.
theory,
Yeah.
What's wrong? What's the wrong answer? I want to see some spooky shit.
he
Well,
values.
here, turn it down.
A bell with a handle, a lamp,
drawn by moi.
candelabra,
Oh,
a
that's so
shield,
good.
a stuffed animal, a scroll, or a blank scroll, and a sword.
So he desires time, so he would value knowledge.
Would he though?
He's got to answer them questions.
He
I
does?
I would love to see him with a stuffed animal.
That would be awesome. Yeah.
That would theoretically
That'd
be
be
really
so
cute. But unfortunately, I think it's incorrect.
And
So you say scroll because time and knowledge? Oh, the knowledge. He needs to have knowledge to.
He desires.
Yes.
Yeah, he desires time.
So he has
So
to
he
have
values knowledge.
Yeah, to give him another chance at another lifetime.
Yeah.
Okay.
The dragon
But if
is
he's a
scared
dragon-
of the god of death.
So what? He's only going to answer a question every 1,000 years or so.
And he's a copper dragon.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
see a bell with the handle being significant.
I don't see that one either.
Do we have a background on this dragon? There was a huge story about a mortal who liked to travel the stars. He needed to die, but he had to make a deal with Merkel that once every lifetime he has to complete a deal that he has to tell Merkel something he doesn't know. I'm not gonna lie, Terry, that sounds like some high shit, my guy. It makes sense
So
if
it's
you
gotta
know
be
the
right.
story. It makes sense if you know this.
Thinking back on the halflings.
Yeah. I like the idea of the knowledge. So I don't see significance in this. I'm just gonna eliminate answers as we see, like, how does it require, like, knowledge? Bell with the handle. I don't see. Yeah, it's just fun. Like,
It's
just
fun.
something to do.
And the shield.
Same with the stuffed animal.
The shield might
have a bell,
actually
don't
be
you?
there.
Why would,
Oh,
why would the shield
yeah.
be there?
The shield might be there to protect
Does he have
himself
that animal
from
something?
death,
Yeah.
right?
He
But
might be
does
lonely.
he
He might need a stuffed animal.
does he value protection though?
He's trying to protect himself from dying, right?
But that's not really a desire.
It is a desire.
Well, it's
No, it's a
value.
value.
Yeah.
His desire was time.
Yeah,
All
his
right,
desire was time.
This is what he values.
He
Yeah.
values
Excuse me,
Dude,
you're contaminating the evidence. Come here, Tiny. Get your butt out of the camera. Right here. Right on home.
I wouldn't say the sword because sword usually means attacking, and
Yeah, well, that's, I think, like, more aggressive there. He
Yeah.
doesn't seem very aggressive.
he seems very defensive and like smarts and all that.
Yeah.
Smart.
Ooh, you stink like frontline. I forgot. You stink.
You know what you don't smell?
Please.
So these are the same.
Yeah, I'm thinking there's two definitely.
But like a shield could be valuable.
The shield, yeah.
I get where you're going.
Is there a like a symbol of some kind on the shield? Anything that we need to know about?
Huh?
Huh?
Does the
Talking to me?
shield? Yeah. Does the shield have any kind of symbol on
Insignia
it?
or just the one that's on it?
Yeah, it does have like a flaming sword on it.
flaming sword?
Maybe.
Hmm.
And it's a
It looks like a kind of a decoration. Or a painted sword. Or a painted shield. Yeah, big time. There was this halfling they met in this dungeon who told them the story about a mortal who has made a deal with Merkel.
All these damn mortals making a deal with gods.
I do like the fact that as soon as we heard that story, the priest of Merkel has been directing us in the exactly right.
Wow.
Hey, Merkel.
I'm sure he's sitting back going,
Wrong way.
Could you please get out of my house? Leave my dungeon immediately. Okay. I'm liking the idea of scroll. What does everybody else think?
Well, we're down to 2, so I guess it's a vote.
Keep the
Yeah,
shield up there.
Oh, well, for those that think shield, why do you think shield? You said your part about being protected.
Yeah, being protective and defensive over
But
set time before.
he didn't seem very, even when I was there and I showed him my Ring of Merkel, he wasn't like, he had an instant thing of like fear, but he wasn't like, ooh, you know, I need to go by, you know? So I don't think he's very
shield
defensive.
if like Copper Dragon's like metal and it's metal, he might think it's valuable.
But I thought it was a painted shield, like a paint wooden shield, or is it like metal?
No, it's like a sturdy metal shield.
Okay.
It's just, but it's it has this.
Painting with
And
a
also
flaming
the
sword.
question is what he values most.
Yeah.
So that could actually be the stuffed animal, if we're thinking about that.
Could be. It could have been his childhood.
It could have been, the childhood stuffed animal that he kept and he...
But don't you think he would have relayed that information to us?
Nope.
Nope.
You really don't think he
Nope.
would?
He really wouldn't have.
So can I roll history or religion to try to discern the sigil?
The sigil on the shield?
Like, does it represent a god or?
Yeah, you could roll religion.
Roll one. What? 12. Taking all the luck out of that.
Yeah, 12.
Wait, I should have something for that.
Yeah, I thought I would, but I don't. My rolls are bad.
You would think
Out of here, dude.
priests
Let
would
me
have something.
down.
How would it?
Religion.
What'd you
How
roll?
would it?
I think that's
You're
fine.
just a
6.
fancy priest.
Yeah. You're
Plus
familiar
3.
with most gods besides the ones related to death.
Holy shit.
What's she do?
Alright, I rolled religion.
Okay.
22.
22. Yeah. So, despite your apparent intelligence,
Not intelligence.
yeah, you do have a kind of a somewhat of a knowledge of the other gods.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically so that you can kind of put them on a list for Blatcher to beat up.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I would have that list. Does it represent any?
Well, so you know that the shield represents does the symbol in the shield does represent a god, and I want to make sure I get this right, but I've lost my tab, unfortunately.
Yeah, the stuffed animal could tie back to one of his past lives.
Yeah.
And he does value life.
Nope.
Could the
I don't know
shield
nothing
do-
about Agma.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, any of these things could.
Yeah. So you know that the shield, the flame on the shield represents Tempest, the god of war.
Got it.
Don't really see that.
I don't see that either.
What do you guys think? Because we got rid of the sword because we thought it was
is that not coming up over here?
Why is
not
It was coming up for.
It was coming up for a little bit, yeah, but it's like down here.
I still
What the
like
heck,
it.
man?
Oh, big time.
Shield is out. I think I can agree. I think the shield is.
Why is this being so annoying?
Oh, it's just really big.
There you go. I would choose the book based on the story.
That was the last question.
Yeah, the book was on the last one.
Alright, so when we get down to 2 options, why don't we let the viewers an interesting twist?
All right, so
So what are we down to then?
we took out the shield because that doesn't make.
So we have a stuffed animal and a scroll.
Yeah. All right, guys, choose stuffed animal or scroll.
Start a pull.
Start a poll. Can you start polls?
Not at the moment.
Okay. Next week, maybe.
Plushie or scroll?
Plushie or scroll. I'd go for plushie.
Yeah,
Okay,
type in
let's-
Hush Your Scroll in the comments below.
Okay.
I'm liking scroll.
Or in
I
the
like
comments
I
to the
like,
side.
Terry, I like your idea of
Right.
knowledge and valuing it.
That is if we're on the right
Yeah.
version of the right
Well,
story.
the hourglass didn't freaking
So-
disappear and explode on us. So
Okay, so hold on. The scroll we believe to represent
knowledge.
knowledge. What do we believe
Jesus Christ.
the plushie to represent?
She clawed my back.
We believe the
I don't
stuffed
have a
animal.
horse in that race.
Hold her up.
So
Maybe
I can't tell
maybe
you.
you.
Maybe a past
maybe.
life.
She is chunky. Look at her.
Look at your belly. Oh.
She's chunky. She's chunky. Yeah.
Chunky
Chunky cat.
monkey. Daddy, put me down.
Daddy, no. Papa, no. 1 for plushie, 2 for scroll.
Chat.
That is a good idea, big time. 1 or 2. Anybody, everybody.
Members can't vote magic.
We voted the table.
Maddie! Thanks, big time.
Alright, so we got, the mummy's eyes glow yellow and he says, make a decision.
Stuffed animal.
I'm voting scroll.
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 Son of a bitch.
Scroll.
Nope, stuffed animal.
Alright, well, scroll.
I know scroll wins, but.
The eyes will flash and the sarcophagi will start to rattle and then they'll like fly open and you'll see these dead crooked like mummies inside, all in like various positions of anguish, and the doors will slowly close again and the rattling will die down and the mummy will say, interesting. And the rest of the items will disappear and the scroll will
Notice none of them said correct.
Yeah. Yeah, both of
I'm
them.
noting that right now.
We'll see.
And that was not a very good song.
Oh, big time. Alright, so Rab, you want to take the scroll?
I hope that scroll is just lyrics to a Nickelback song and the roof collapses.
Well, it's actually Blink.
Yeah, so,
Ah. That's not.
Alright.
yeah, I guess I'll hold the scroll then.
Okay. So where else would you like to go?
The last room, do I need a roll for that?
Uh-huh.
I'm getting out,
Come on, Merkel.
Come on, Merkel.
such Kiefer
Just
Come on,
butt.
Kiefer.
Kiefer butt. 17.
Ooh.
Where would you like to go?
To the last room.
Alright. So the hall begins to the top of the hall begins to fill with this smoke, and you start following the smoke trail, and it will lead to another room, which opens up into a large, dark, like foundry. There's lava that seems to like gush out of one wall, and it lands in this huge, like large iron cauldron, and there seemed to be evidence of some like metal working going on, and there's a giant standing over a large anvil, and he's like hammering away. When
This
you guys
is my
come,
kind of dude.
yeah, when you guys come in, he takes this blade that he's working on. It's this giant blade, and he puts it in the lava and like superheats it, and he starts hammering it out some more. And then puts it in this. Out of the other wall comes this water, and he puts it in the water and pulls it. And so he seems to be in this process. But when you guys come in, he stops what he's doing and he turns around and he says, "You can see his skin is like cracked and yeah, it's like charred all over, but there are these like cracks in it that glow with like red flame."
Ooh,
And
shit.
his eyes just seem to burn and erupt with flame as he speaks. He turns around and he says, "This is the third trial."
All right.
He says, "I will ask you a question, and you will choose an item."
Okay.
What does the dragon fear most in this world?
Beer?
Probably death.
And then a series of
That's how you break blades. Gotta dip it in oil first. Amateur blacksmith can't be trusted.
don't blame it on him. Blame it on me. Blame it on the narrator. And some items will appear in the room. A tankard.
He's afraid of drinking.
Cracked gem.
He's afraid of breaking shit.
A statuette.
He's afraid of statues.
Interesting.
A quill.
He's afraid of writing.
A vase.
He's afraid of
Maddie.
Flowers.
ceramics.
A balance and
He's
weights.
afraid of chaos.
And a skull.
Oh,
I'm pretty
I'm
sure.
gonna say
I'm voting skull right
I would.
now.
Yeah, I think
He's afraid of death.
Yeah, I mean, like that's what he like. I am very positive about that. Do a history check on that statue.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the statue.
You're thinking, why is there a statue?
I mean, like, he probably doesn't know, like, if it's real or not. You don't know what his intelligence is. It might scare him.
History, I got an 11.
On the statue.
What did I get for history? Not 20.
Tell him what it is.
Yeah, the statuette. It seems to bear no historical significance. It is a. It just it literally just kind of looks like a statue of a horse's head.
Okay.
Like a small statue, almost like a game piece.
Okay. So. Yes.
I will give Rabarakis a freebie though. The skull is in the same shape and design of your holy symbol.
Oh yeah, this is it. This is it.
Alright, yeah, I'm voting the skull then.
I have never felt more confident about a puzzle in my life.
I am torn.
What are you torn
I'm
between?
torn between that and the cracked gem.
Just following death comes judgment.
That's so true.
But he's scared of murder.
But I'm like 66% skull. 30%.
Yeah,
Someone from his past. Who that man?
Where's the 1%?
Who that man?
Huh?
Where's the 1%?
Underwhelming.
The 1% I reserve.
Oh, okay.
Ever seen a dragon scared of chess in all my
They're not
days?
scared. They're just frustrated. Pieces are too small. They can't.
He's
I'm-
missing a bishop.
Just knocking pieces over when I
I'm
get moved.
going to eliminate the quill.
I mean, to be fair, he could be afraid of the tankard, you know, of being like,
Maybe he's a recovering
alcoholic.
He is not a
Dragon-
recovering
alcoholic.
You don't know that.
Hey, orchestra is a thing.
I'm just gonna say
You only do it once.
If
You
we're,
only-
if we're gonna
Figure down the
base this, if we're gonna base this on like the guy we met, I think Skull. I mean, we don't really know him, but we know this. He gave us a story,
Yes.
and I think we need to base the answer to these puzzles off that story. Yeah, we don't know him because if anything, this base could be a family history to him, or this tankard could, or this quill could. Anything could relate to his family. So I think we just have to base off the story.
Yeah.
And you are correct. And based off the story, I'm going to put all but 5% in the skull.
You're reserving 5% of doubt.
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
Oh, I'm 100% for the skull.
Adrian, Nicole?
I mean, since John told you about it.
I'm like 90% skull.
Where's the
I'm
10%?
still looking at that gem.
Yeah.
Look, it may be a nice gem.
Conversely, you also recognize these scales to be associated with the symbol of Kellamvor.
That's the undead one, right?
Kellamvor, yeah.
I think he's more fearful of Merkel, though.
That's fair.
I saw the way he saw my ring. I saw that instant flash of fear.
Merkel
Yeah.
was specifically
And this
named.
is, and what does the dragon fear most? I think he's scared of Merkel. Or death.
I mean, I'm going to have to.
Well, Merkel was the god of death, right?
Yeah.
But and also Merkel was specifically named in the story.
So I think we have your answer.
Okay, so the giant looks down at you all. His eyes blaze with judgment, and he says, "So be it then." And the rest of the items disappear.
The other guys didn't say that.
And we're cast out of the room.
He says, "Now rid this place of yourself at once."
Alright.
You ain't gotta be a dick.
Hey, don't gotta be.
I want to give you some some blacksmithing tips. You can supposed to dip it in oil.
And then he gives you no response to his manners and he returns to his work. And then he curses because he forgot to dip the blade in oil.
And then it just broke in the water. Like, oh shit.
Alright.
Alright, so we have time, knowledge, and Merkle.
So there were 3 pedestals. The golden pedestals where the acid cloud tried killing them.
Oh yeah.
I'm thinking that's where those items go.
Okay.
What about the scarab, though? How does that tie?
Well, that wasn't part of the 3 trials we just went through.
No.
The scarab was like its own thing.
Like a ruby.
So at this point, we've
But,
discovered all the
well,
rooms,
I don't know. He did specifically mention the fact that I had found it.
Yeah.
right?
Whether we found
Maybe it's for
Discover all the
after
rooms, then?
after that thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we found everything
Brittle
with those
blades,
3.
jerk.
So there's the Minotaur and statue room, the golden door and 3 pedestals, the greenhouse where the halfling is. So those 3 rooms are. Did the statues have anything like where a scarab could be inserted, or do you think the scarab's just like a treasure we found?
I don't think it's just a treasure.
No, neither.
If anything, I'm thinking it might be defense for trying the pedestals.
Yeah.
True. We want to go try
But
the
I
pedestals?
think the golden doors are the end.
Yeah, I think they are
I'd
too.
agree with that.
So I think
So
we need to go to the
The statue.
Minotaur room.
Yeah,
Have fun
okay.
with your, what does it say? Have fun with your brittle blades, jerk. Finally themselves in the way. Oh, big time. Slay me.
Oh, are we doing a break this time as well? Or
Nah.
Nah.
No break, okay.
Nah, we're just going
Also,
for it.
but also, everybody new to the stream, don't forget to enter for the
Giveaway.
Don't forget to enter.
the giveaway.
Everybody point out.
Or big time don't know what it is.
Color changing metal dice.
Yeah, color changing
D&Dwild.com.
Say that 5 times fast.
I just did.
That's
That's how fast I was. Want to see me do it again?
I'm good. I don't want to see you talk.
So yeah. So where are you guys going next?
We're going back to the
Minotaur
statue
room.
room.
To the statue.
Miniature.
Okay.
Miniature.
All right. Roll. Survival.
Come on, don't I know this place like the back of my claw?
Oh, you always think you do, but then it changes on you.
Oh, Kiefer butt.
No.
Damn, Kiefer, that's what I'm talking about, boy! 23.
Yeah. You make it back to the Minotaur room for
If
sure.
anybody would like to touch Kiefer's blood, it's been doing wonders
He's
for
on
me.
fire today.
He's on.
He's actually the dragon.
Enter by typing, please let Big Time 300 win. Big Time just wants our address so they can come and stalk us outside the window.
Well, we'll be sending it to him. So.
Uh,
Yeah. Or I actually don't know. I don't know what
Big Time, what are you? Alien? Area 51?
I know, but I'm not telling.
Oh.
Oh!
Fucking.
All right.
Alright. Alright.
So
So you can stalk me! Of course, you figure us out.
So yeah. So you make your way back to the Minotaur room.
Can I investigate?
Yeah, we obviously missed something here, so let's.
Yeah, I wanna see, like, now that I have, like, this and the scarab of protection, can I look at it with a fresh set of eyes and see if I can make connections with what's in this room and what we have?
Make an intelligence check.
Oh god. Kiefer butt.
How many assist you with that? On the intelligence check?
Keeper!
You don't get to
Yes!
Sorry.
Alright.
18.
Well, okay.
We're
So,
close. Alright.
Plus 0.
so I'll tell you what. You don't necessarily make a connection between the scarab or the items with the statue of this Minotaur, but you do make a connection to the great restorative properties of that water back at the oasis, and this seemingly petrified Minotaur.
Okay, let's drag the Minotaur
No,
to the...
No!
Wait, what?
I said I'm bottling this shit.
You are?
Yes.
Throw it on him!
And I will splash the
Now
spring water of great restoration.
Now you can have a companion just like Snug.
And so, where's Nick's dunce? You need him for a failed tell.
He's
Oh.
the this time. Hey.
So the water splashes on the Minotaur. He begins to the stone begins to crack and break off. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
As the Minotaur finally like stretches out of his petrification, and he lets out a long and horrible. Finally, after all this time, I am released. He says, "Who has freed me?"
I did. Boink.
You're in your family.
And he points the axe at you and he says, "I owe you a great service."
Oh, see, you have your own stuff now. Oh, you get to choose a name.
I don't think you
Is
can
he
stick
Tug?
in it.
I can lead you through this maze.
Oh, when?
To anywhere you would like to go.
Oh, damn it! We needed you a long time ago. Damn it!
Oh wow!
You have your own snug. Congrats.
No, I think this is a one-shot deal.
Maybe.
Have him take us to the pedestal room now.
Yep, golden doors it is.
Remy, look at Remy.
He looks at the snail and he says, "Is that thing coming
He's like,
to?"
what's happening?
Yes.
Yes, it's his friend.
He's
He
like, am I doing
snorts,
too?
very dissatisfied.
Yeah, no one
And the
that's a
snail.
good guy says shit like that would revive, to be honest. I'm free!
I mean,
Finally.
I think Rita Repulsa like breaking out of her trash can.
yeah. Oh man, that was a blast.
Yeah, he takes you straight to the.
Yeah, Snug's still around, man.
Snug
Still
is
following
still
ever.
here. Yeah.
He takes you straight to the pedestal room.
Many people have died for trying to mess with Snug.
Yeah.
Many. Oh man. You don't.
Yeah,
you don't
some
fuck
people
with
have
Snug.
Nothing
Exploded.
unites us like threatening Snug.
Snug is
MVP.
honestly.
Don't disrespect Snail Jr.
Snug is
So
MVP.
the Minotaur we freed can lead us to anywhere we want the maze.
Get the fuck out of here. Alright.
That's
So
great.
we're going back to the last room.
Yeah. So the pedestal room. You guys arrive.
Disrespect Snail
The
Jr.
pedestals are there. White light is shining. One white light is shining on each one, and the golden door, and then there's like the acidic cloud hovering above the mouth of the dragon.
Does the Minotaur know if we have... Nah, he probably wouldn't know where to put these items, would he? I wonder if there is any particular order. Should we do it in the order in which we got them?
Yeah.
Is Draconic written right to left? Or left to right?
Is there any Draconic?
Left to right. Just in general?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, left to right.
Alright. Then yeah, left to right, starting with the hourglass.
Alright.
Yeah.
Starting with the hourglass, we'll put it on the left. I
Well-
hold my breath.
Question.
What?
Since I have the scarab, do you want me?
Oh yeah,
do
go do it. Yeah, you do it. You do it. Everybody hold your breath.
We should wait outside.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You guys wait outside and I...
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, we'll just stand like right out within the acid cloud reach.
Yeah, and you can have a like a healing word ready.
Yes. Do it.
I will proceed to...
Pray to Mercury.
Yep. So you place the hourglass on the pedestal. A golden light shines down on it. You place which one next?
the scroll.
The scroll. You place the scroll next. The golden light shines down, and then finally the skull. Golden light shines down. The acidic cloud disappears, and the golden doors open inwards.
Ding 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 ding. Woo! Puzzle solved.
Out of the golden doors comes
Yeah.
the halfling,
Oh,
and
what's
he's
up?
clapping.
Oh, a slow clap?
Yeah. Go for it.
Kind of, yeah.
That's never
And he
good.
says, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe you figured it out."
Neither can I, honestly.
He says, "You really are bright minds, especially for humanish kind of things."
True.
He says, "Well, you solved my puzzle. I'm bound to give you some kind of boon."
Well, we came here seeking the champagne shard.
Oh, interesting. And he says, "I can give you one of those."
Sounds like there's a butt attached.
No.
All right, I will take one of those.
All right. And behind him, you can see this large room. There's like columns, and it goes about as far back as you can see. There's just like piles of gold and platinum, and there's like chests open with like gold shit coming out. There's like statues with like there's like a statue falling over on a pile of gold.
I hold you
with
and
a
restrain you in a very loving way.
with like it's got like jewels in the eyes of the statue. They're kind of gleaming off, and there's like a golden statue of a cat. Like, yeah, there's just a ton of treasure behind him in this room.
Okay. Can I get more than the champagne shard?
He says,
Is there an upper limit to this boon? I mean, I don't want to sell myself short here.
Immortality? You know,
he says, I'll tell you what, each of you may take something from this hoard.
Oh shit!
Oh yes! I drop you.
Oh no!
You're like,
This could take a while.
you're like a boo.
But if you want the champagne shard, one of you will have to give up your boon.
I'll give up my boon.
No, it's for my dragon and for my quest. I'll take the champagne shard.
Oh, good.
I just want my dragon back. Our baby dragon.
I'll take one for the team next time.
I'll take the champagne shard.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
And so he'll kind of like walk around, he'll kind of meander around the room. And,
Does he have any like magical items, or is it just like jewels and gold?
yeah, he says, yeah, I've got magic items. I've got jewels and gold, magic items. And he says, I'm just so impressed with how you figured out my puzzle.
All those were right.
Oh, when your back's against the wall, you'd be surprised what you can do.
Yeah.
We needed that shard.
Alright, so y'all, I guess, choose what you would like from the boon. He said there's magic items, there's jewels. What kind of, like, what is the limit on magic items? Like, what color? If there is magic items.
There's magic items in here, so you tell me what you want.
Oh, okay.
I'll kind of adjudicate as need be. So you guys are gonna be kind of like kids in Candyland. Meanwhile, Reverend Rackus, the halfling will turn to you and he'll say, a servant of Merkel come to my puzzle. What does this mean?
She's fell.
Mm-hmm. She is. You're You're welcome. She's getting paid.
Do you want the full answer or half the answer?
He says, you can imagine
Aren't you jealous?
but the death of the god of death was a big relief for me. So it got me out of my my bargain for quite some time. But I hear that the god of death is back, trying to rise again.
That's correct. Tries to drink the champagne shard. I think this gets broken. That is correct. He has been back. Not as powerful as he has been before, but he is trying to rise again. And I'm also just trying to find my baby dragon.
And he says,
it was a little dotted outline where you should be.
And he says, and only you can help him?
As far as it seems.
And he says, then wouldn't it be in my best interest to end this now?
More than likely.
So where do we go from here, mortal?
I answered your puzzle, and I will leave with the champagne shard.
And he says, you understand that I can't let you do that.
I see.
Unless you're willing to make a deal.
Ooh.
Depends what the deal is. What do we got going on?
The Lord of Death comes for me no more.
I'm just gonna put in a good word for big guy.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do about that. I'll definitely. Oh boy. What's your name? Bazak?
Oh, the Lord of Death knows me well. We've been doing this for thousands of years.
Easy.
I mean, is it?
Still perusing.
So, question. The story, was he like immortal before? And Merkel took his immortality away? Because, I mean, you get to keep coming back over and over because of Merkel, correct?
No, so so what you would have taken from the story is that he was at death's door, and Merkel was coming for him, and Ogma intervened on his behalf to make a deal with Merkel.
Okay.
And Merkel imposed the condition that
That he has to give it.
something that he doesn't know every time.
Okay.
And so, as you can imagine, there's not much that the gods don't know. So
Yeah.
this is a task that begins to get more and more difficult over time.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
he says, it's either a promise or we have a fight on our hands.
I mean, like I said, I'll try. I'm going to. I can give you my word on that I will try. I can't exactly tell a god, no. What am I supposed to do? Die? I mean, you have to have, I can give you my word that I can do as best as I can in my power.
And he says, I hope you will. I hope you will remember this kindness.
I will. I have it right here in my notes.
Because because be guaranteed, I am sparing your life this day.
Why, thank you, and I will spare yours. For another life.
Meanwhile, have you guys been looking around?
Yes.
Alright, have you guys found anything?
Toby.
Yes.
What have you found?
Just everything. I have shoved so much stuff like in my pockets and my bag that I can barely walk. And when I try to walk, I like just fall over. So it's a little.
Alright. So you have an unspecified amount of wealth on you.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not
And I'm gonna assume that's in lieu of like magic items. You just have like money on you, essentially.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just going to. I'm not going to be
Look at her.
greedy or anything. I'm just going to like look for the most powerful magic item.
The other one too.
Okay,
Oh,
which
that one
is?
has claw.
She's so good.
I don't know. I was hoping you'd surprise me.
I see you. She's playing with your Tobies. Tobies.
Here you go. You can roll a D100.
Yeah, I love doing that.
Derek, have you found anything? And Rocket for that matter, and Snug for that matter.
Oh fuck. No man. All right.
I'll see what we got here. Deborah Bex. What the world is
70.
going on? Oh, they're getting treasure. They're getting treasure, Deborah.
Oh, Deborah, hey.
Hey, Debbie.
It's Debbie. Yeah, it's Debbie at work.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Hi,
They're-
Debbie.
They're getting treasure. You popped in at the best time.
I miss you, Debbie.
So I rolled a 70.
A 70. Oh, okay. You erupt into a burst of flames,
Nice.
and you're gone.
Well then.
Alright. Does my mustache remain?
Yep. It's the only
Hey.
thing.
Stop being spicy.
Huh?
Stop being spicy.
There's a ring of invisibility.
So a +2 splint armor. Really? Yeah.
Spicy.
Alright, I'm digging that.
Alright.
Spice.
Can I roll that
She
for
goes,
Snug?
hey!
Yeah.
All right.
She goes, hey!
Derek.
I am torn.
Okay.
I thought you were Derek.
That too.
54.
No, the Rocker really said that though. He was like, I thought you were Derek.
I thought you were Derek. Who are you?
Debbie says,
Hey, kid.
Well, I don't even know if one item's in there. I don't know if I really want the other item.
okay.
Well, one of them's the Book of Vile
She's so
Darkness.
gentle with you.
Oh, the Book of Vile Darkness.
But that's
Ooh, shit.
that's an artifact, and I just
Yeah, that might not actually be in there.
You're
That's
right.
interesting to note, though.
the other one was that Rod of Lordly Might, but
Rod of Orderly Might.
Lordly Might.
Oh, Lordly Might, yeah.
That one that can like become the ladder.
Right,
and
yeah.
Different kinds of
yeah,
weapons.
that would probably be in there.
I
Yeah.
think I might just roll.
Okay, sure. What did
74 or 54.
54?
Ooh.
So he got half plate Armor +1. Magic
Ooh.
armor.
Okay, let me add that to his thing real quick. Half plate
Half plate.
+1.
Why does everybody hate me?
Why does everybody hate you?
What?
Like, the dwarves hate me, this guy hates me, everybody else in the entire world hates me. I go into a bar,
Hey,
everybody hates
there's
me.
one person. There's one person in this room that doesn't hate. And she's sitting right next to me.
Oh.
That's all I need. I'm like, I just got threatened.
Oh no, I definitely don't need that.
Would the ring of invisibility be in there?
She's like, I'm rolling for it.
It would be, but that would be in place of your treasure.
Just the one ring?
Uh-huh.
But like, I was just like scooping up a bunch of stuff.
And then you drop it all because of the one ring.
Oh, he's accounting. He's got his little green visor on. He's checking what you're taking.
Okay. So like on the way out, he sees that I have the ring, and he says that's all I can have.
Yeah, if you want the ring, it's in lieu of the treasure.
Okay.
Just because its value is so much.
Okay.
I'll do that.
I'm sorry, what was the
She's
armor
like,
again?
I want to roll. I want to roll.
So the ring of invisibility?
Yes.
Alright, done.
What was the armor again for Snow?
Half plate.
Half plate +1. Okay.
That is just. Oh, that's too much too.
What is?
Staff of the Magi.
Too much?
What?
Oh, you see this list of spells?
Oh yeah, I know. I'm familiar with it.
You're familiar with it?
Yeah, it's amazing.
No, I don't
Yeah.
want your help. I'm choosing my own.
I'm rolling.
Huh?
I'm rolling.
Don't worry about me.
Here.
Like, I'll be. If you want the staff, you can
You
have
were
the
looking
staff.
at this one. You want this
If you
one?
want
No, I
the
want this one.
Siraj,
Now I want
The only thing I'm really gonna draw the line on is anything that has
She
to
likes
do
the
with
yellows.
the one ring to rule
Yeah.
them all, Nicole.
Get
They're
precious.
jealous of your beauty. Yeah, my beauty.
I'm gonna roll. Can you roll?
Like the
Oh.
yellow.
Fucking
So-
dude, I don't
so
know
you've
either.
got like a couple items in front of you, and you're
Yeah, it was like.
Which one?
What would I use? Well, if there's a Staff of the Magi in here, that rod's gone.
Okay,
Yeah, I can't pass that up.
the staff of the Magi.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
He says, "Oh, that's a particularly nice piece."
damn straight it is.
I'm just like, anytime we turn you up.
And he'll tell you a little story about who he had to kill to get that, and it's actually somebody who came into this puzzle to solve it. He died here.
Is he a follower of Merkel too?
No, actually.
So, are you the Great Kahn?
It is a Great Kahn, isn't it?
Bravo, bravo.
Yeah. He says.
So wait, let me get this right.
Yeah.
All of this came to you?
He says the majority of it came to me. Yes.
Bravo. Yes.
Can paladins use staves? Can paladins use staves?
So they can use wands and everything else.
Yeah.
Well, some of them, like this one specifically says who can attune it.
What staff would you? He chose the plushie. He chose the plushie.
Oh no, okay, I can't do that. Thank you for letting me know
You do
about
see
that.
on his belt. You do see the stuffed animal on his belt.
That one doesn't say anything. Okay.
I have to redistribute some
Jealous
magical
of your
items now.
beauty, Rabaracus.
Yeah. Everybody's real jealous.
I really don't know. Like, I want.
You said you did not have any attunement slots left, correct? Right?
No, none left.
I have two.
I think I'm gonna give you the scarab.
Okay. The mystery scarab.
The scarab is unwilling to part.
Oh, son of a bitch.
That's probably a good thing. In
No.
the long run.
No, it's not. I don't think the staff would be any use to me then.
What are your other two ones?
Until its charges expire, and then
Rod of the Pact Keeper, which gives me a +3 to my Warlock attacks, and an extra, and lets me recharge my spell slots once per long rest.
Oh.
Alright, well, yeah, so you guys have solved the puzzle here.
I'm just gonna.
You guys are still figuring out treasure.
Okay.
I
I can
can
spend
figure that
an
out
action
after the stream
to get a
too,
spell
if you
slot
need to.
Okay.
I don't want people getting too
Yeah,
bored.
go for it.
So as far as the champagne shard goes, so he will
Keep looking.
we'll assume that everybody's chosen their items or whatever, or treasure. And so he will lead you back through the maze, which takes like no time at all. And he brings you guys out back towards the little copper statue. You can see that the gem-eating monster is lying on the basilisk room floor, and he is just like huge. He's just stuffed, and like he's like coughing a little bit, and like a gem's like tumbling out. And he says, champagne shards are very, very valuable and precious gemstones. Very difficult to come by.
Stuffing it in.
And he just burps.
Okay.
And he says, but people really don't know how they're made. And he goes over and he pats the side of this monster, and he says, and then he gives it like a big push, and out pops this complete and full champagne-colored crystal.
Did you
Out
just
its
poop
ass?
it out?
Yeah.
You just poop it
I
out?
don't think we want to share that with anybody. That's be our little secret.
Yeah. What kind of monster is this?
And then he holds it up for you.
Oh,
There you go.
well, thank you.
You know what?
You take it?
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Remember our deal, mortal.
I have a deal with you.
I'll shake on it.
With this
Even though he kind of gives you an
proposal.
expression like shaking on things is an utterly like humanoid thing to do.
I am a man. I can't stand this mofo.
So he's like kind of like shaking your hand, but like mockingly.
Yeah.
Like,
I grabbed his little dainty halfling hand between my two giant claws. Alrighty, we have the champagne shard.
and then you guys head back out to the front of the. He'll kind of take you guys out through the back to the entrance. The little homunculus at the beginning will be there, and he'll be like kind of like looks like he's like playing a game of hopscotch, but like by himself. And when you guys come into the room, he says, "Oh my God, I can't believe you made it!"
We're
Yeah,
alive.
they come
Yeah,
with
yeah, we're alive.
He says, "This is unprecedented." And then he'll go over and he'll try to like shake all of your hands, and the halfling will like bat him away.
Oh, it's just funny.
Yeah.
Huh, well,
Can I choose a legendary item?
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Okay, cool.
What? What are you looking at, Hoppy?
All right, yeah, and then
Don't pick a
back
fight
to-
with the ancient dragon.
And he'll like usher you guys out to the platform, and Rakus, you can use your staff.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's it.
no, you can't. Oh no, you need the amulet, right?
The what?
What amulet?
The amulet of plane shifting.
Or my handy dandy staff.
Oh, don't I have that?
Oh, you have the staff? Did you,
Oh,
go,
you do
did you
have
go
it.
with the staff?
Maybe.
Oh, okay.
I have the stone.
Huh?
I have the stone.
The amulet?
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
sorry. Yeah, the amulet. So I give it to you. You need it.
It requires an
Or if you
intelligence
want.
check to teleport back to your plane of choosing.
oh, but if you fail it,
We go.
We go
Oh,
random.
We go on another adventure.
My intelligence is +0, so.
What?
All of ours. is
All of
plus
ours
All
is
of
plus
plus
zero. Yeah.
that's pretty sad.
Shockingly, mine is plus 0 instead
What
of
is
minus.
Nyx?
What is Nyx?
+4.
Yeah, he's got a decent intelligence.
I think it was
Plus
18.
what? Plus 4?
Mine's +1.
Oh.
So if you guys want, I'll let somebody roll for Nick.
I'm not rolling for
What's
next.
his?
Plus 4.
That's right. I gave him the amulet.
Somebody want to touch Kiefer's butt?
However, if you have guidance by any chance?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think that's what they did last time.
Okay. So they get advantage?
They get advantage or a D4?
They
I will
get.
unattune
Got
from
it.
my
Oops, got
rod
it.
of the Pact Keeper
I add a
for a
D4.
staff.
Okay.
Okay.
You touch his butt.
What is
Yeah.
it?
And you.
Gives me a +3 on my spell
This
attack.
character's smart.
Warlock.
Right? See, next
Plus
char-
3, plus 4.
And the
Seven
ability,
is-
and the ability to gain 1 spell.
Okay. Yeah. So D'Artagnan holds the amulet close.
Gives
And
me
you guys are shifted back
+2
to.
to all
Nick's
spell
character
attacks.
is smart. What?
And you guys are shifted
The
back
smartest.
to the plane
And
shifted
all
back
those
to your
spells.
castle.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I'm so pissed.
All right.
Oh my god, yeah.
So that's the end of the adventure tonight. We'll pick back up next week.
Okay.
Then we'll talk about whatever items you got.
Nope, I've decided.
after the stream's over. And right now,
We're gonna choose a
we're gonna do a winner for the drawing.
Let's show them off again before.
Huh?
Let's show them off one final time so they can get excited.
Roll what off?
Show 'em off.
Show them
Show.
off. Oh, okay, yeah. Get them basting in there. I'm not gonna finish that.
We'll leave the D20 out so you can see the effect.
All right. Anticipation, everyone.
Everybody get comfortable.
Anticipation.
Anticipate.
Anticipate. Anticipate. How cool.
Well, the tin has little finger holes to get them out. It's pretty convenient, but sometimes it's hard to figure out what goes where. Here we go. All right, this is DNDWow.com, by the way. Here, you want to do it?
Nah, you got it.
You got it.
You got it.
Comes in a nice little like secure tin.
Very.
Metal color changing dice.
And you can see that they're black. I'm going to
Warm it up a
warm
little.
it up a little bit. It does take a second. Somebody talk about something.
How about we put it in there?
All
This
eyes
is
are on
working.
you.
Can we put it in the microwave? Does that help?
No, Jesus.
No.
It's almost there.
She said.
Can you blow on the dice in front of the camera, please?
Oh,
I
yeah.
think the people
Do
want
it
to see
slowly.
that.
Yeah, do it slowly.
Do it slowly.
As you can see,
And then there it goes
And then
green.
there it's green.
and it even gets lighter than that.
All right. Well, I'm gonna close it and.
Fucking my DM's hard table so hard.
All right. I'm gonna.
So hard.
Choose a winner.
Yeah, I'm gonna close the giveaway.
Good luck, everybody.
Good luck.
All right. Oh.
Icky Vicky, Ricky V, congratulations. We're gonna need
We're gonna need your address.
some kind of mailing address or.
Well, you'll
It should say in her profile, or
well,
maybe.
you'll be able to talk to her.
Yeah, I can talk to her.
Yeah, through chat or whatever. So, all right, man.
Excellent. Are we playing tomorrow?
I don't know. Are we?
I don't know. Are we?
I don't know.
Maybe.
We might be. So I mean, we might be. You'll get a
Maybe not.
notification if you are.
But you're not. Here we come.
But we'll definitely be back Tuesday, if nothing else.
Yeah, thank you for everyone who entered in, and
Yeah.
congratulations to IckyV29. And well, we may be playing tomorrow. I'm not sure.
And also,
Definitely try to play twice a week right now.
yeah, worth mentioning as well.
Yeah, big time.
Thanks to D&DWow.com.
Oh yeah, we play on Tuesday as well. I'm playing Dungeon World.
We have 2 sets to give away.
Oh,
So one's gone, and in a
We got
future
one
time, we'll have one more.
Okay, so we'll be doing another giveaway at some point.
And that is all.
Alright, good. Alright, yeah, well thank you everybody for tuning in and hanging out.
Yeah, Big Tom, it's good to see you again.
Yes,
Forever.
Thank you,
Icky
Lady Goober,
Lady Goober,
Eldog.
L-Dog, hanging out.
Face.
Base.
Usernames are Satan.
Oh yeah, Satan. Bye, Satan.
Alright, everybody. Have a good night.